Okay, sorry. What a member of your group was visited in the night by Strahd, who proposed a certain task to that individual, who decided to do that task the next day. But first of all, your group noticed that an individual was missing. A letter left by Mr. Rios on his bed describing what had happened with him and why he had been taken off. And you had just accepted that this was probably better for him, especially since the note had said there could have been dire consequences for him. The next morning, after waking up, you went around the town to several of the different places you'd already been to, the toy shop to pick up some toys, to take them to the orphanage, to the two children that you had dropped off there, to go by the church and speak with Father Lucian. You discovered that the bones that you had taken there were not those of Saint Andrel, but someone else entirely. I believe I gave you the name, I want to say like Demi Laveau, but
Demi Lovato?
Leo Delesnia.
Leo Delesnia, that's it.
Wow, I don't remember that person at all.
It was minor mention, but
I think it might have been before you got here.
Oh, okay.
Possibly, yeah. You did find that the bones were actually kept in the Wachter House Manor, and you went to retrieve them. There was also an interrogation with the Lady Wachter, and Nikolai, and Nija, and Victor worked on the teleportation circle to finalize it. You didn't learn, I think, a ton of information from Lady Wachter, other than she did not have involvement with getting the vampires into Barovia. She did say who she thought could be the only person who would be possible of doing so, but she did not have any involvement herself. And she was within a zone of truth, so you knew that she was being truthful.
Who did she say could have done it?
She had mentioned
Tiamat.
that, Tiamat was the only one. That Strahd was the only one that could have been capable, in her opinion.
I didn't know we were doing Curse of Tiamat right now.
Wow, he's already weaving in the next campaign.
Raylan also went back to
master.
visit the orphanage after. While he was there, he decided to fulfill his end of the arrangement with Strahd, or at least part of that arrangement, by getting the children outside of the town so that he could meet with Strahd when it became dark. And the rest of you were at the Burgomaster's mansion at this time, just now leaving from it. And as you are coming out from the Burgomaster's manor, as you were leaving out from the Burgomaster's manor and walking down the street of Valaki north towards your intended destination, which I'm not sure what you all said were your last.
We were going to the
Destinations were-
orphanage with Nija.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's right. That's right. You had taken Nija and Nikolai with you as well. Yeah. Okay, so you are all heading together towards the orphanage when a small blue swirling circle starts to shimmer and appear in the street, and out, rather unceremoniously and with very little grace, falls Von Foxtail.
I thought we were
Is he
gonna.
drunk?
I thought
Is he
Strahd
drunk
was
as a
coming or
skunk?
something.
Oh,
And that is where we start tonight's session.
Honestly, I forgot about you.
How many are?
What
Did
were
you?
you? Why
there
do
two
you
of
keep
you?
doing this? Why do you keep getting taken away?
Oh, my head is killing me.
What did you do now?
I don't know.
Literally.
I woke. He kind of. I heard a rustle, if you will.
Wait,
I
Raylan's
looked
with
over.
us?
Did you hear the sound of a zipper before you passed out?
Yeah, Raylan's not with us, right?
I don't know.
No, he's not.
Okay.
So
He said I fell down a flight of stairs. I don't know. My butt hurts. No.
Oh my goodness.
Did you at least get any cool items like you did last time?
No, he said he had he was trying to help me with my my parasite issue, and there's a lot of concoctions he made for me. And then I kind of don't remember. It's a little hazy. And then now I'm here.
So nothing helped at all.
Oh,
You wasted a day, half a day essentially.
well, maybe.
Can we get maybe
Or-
a little bit of forewarning before you just disappear next time?
He snatched me up through a portal. Other than I heard a zipper, which was him coming out of a portal.
Why? Where is he? Why
grabbed
can we
me
not talk to him
and
right
then just
now?
went whoop,
Is,
right in.
is the portal gone? I look for the portal.
That shit's
No,
gone.
you do not see the portal anywhere.
of a
It
bitch.
seems to have just popped out, spit him out, and then evaporated just as well.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
Well,
Let's take
what did you miss? The bones weren't the bones we wanted. We got the bones we wanted. They were in the house. Teleportation circle's done. Don't know where it's going to go. And we're going to try to cure the children right now from their
Try to-
weirdo-ness.
Cure the children of being weirdos?
Well,
Did I hear you correctly on
just
that
it.
one? I mean, they're just odd
Right.
kids.
no, they have a fey energy about them.
Oh,
And we're going to see if we can dispel the magics within them. Between Nikolai and Nija. Ray. Wait, is she Nija?
She is raised. Sorry, I didn't
Ray.
bring her token.
Okay, yeah.
is that gonna kill them?
No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Not
I mean,
sure.
You know, like.
But they
fate.
are getting worse, so there is something wrong with them.
Yeah, they
Oh
probably
yeah,
need to go back.
you weren't there for that. Their skin was getting more blotchy and they seem to be further progressing.
I got an idea.
Nope.
Get some toadstools,
Why would
put them in a
mushrooms
circle, and then throw the kids in there.
help? That is fairy tales, and I don't think mushroom rings actually exist.
I mean, they probably
I think we would need a druid for that.
See, he knows what's up. I'm sure there's a druid around here. They always appear somewhere. Probably in the woods.
What about that crow druid that we saw? Maybe Strahd could loan him to us.
Alright. All caught up? Did I miss anything? No? Okay.
I don't know.
Onwards then.
Hold on, Kim's voice isn't transmitting through her microphone.
Tell her to speak up. Ooh.
Well.
God, Bond,
For
why are you
that
so
Wesley, I
weak?
did not hear you.
I do know one thing. No yelling for the next 20 or 30 minutes.
Why?
My head. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll have to ask him when he gets back if I have a bandage around my head.
Yes, and you're suffering from 3 points of exhaustion.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yay!
Yay.
Hello.
And your penis is like 3 inches shorter than it was.
Yeah,
Oh.
we don't know
Okay.
what's going on
What?
here.
That could only mean it's. Oh, thank God, it's only average now. Oh,
Just the
Okay.
tips poking out.
It's just like a turtle head.
Yeah. Bon, Niger was also telling us that the children could actually be hags.
oh.
So
With a
Yeah.
capital
They're
H.
So we're just gonna, burn them at the stake, or
Why would we do that? What?
I don't know. Can you actually cure if they're born a hag?
We're gonna
Or
sell
they
them on
just-
That's what
eBay.
we're going to find out, actually, if they're born a hag or they were just experimented on.
Oh, is that how hags are made? I thought, when a female hag and a male hag
What is a
love
male
each
hag?
other
Nope.
very much.
Mm-mm.
Boom boom hags.
The hag eats a child and then vomits the child up as its own child.
That is way worse.
Some
You
hags.
see, you see, Ray's nod his head in agreement as Nikolai says this.
Quite disgusting.
But deep Why in the would back you of your say head, that?
Wow, that is some knowledge I did not need to know. But now it's in there forever. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You
You're welcome.
literally asked, so.
There are some boo-boo hags, though. Raylan isn't wrong.
Well, let's just pray that it is the first part, just the magic.
Well, onwards and upwards, I guess,
So you all
To the-
make your way towards the orphanage?
to possibly
Yep.
kill the children.
Oh, we're not.
I mean, it's
Guys, I
not-
think you'll be able to handle the children. There's something I wanted to look at in the town square.
Okay, have fun. Meet back at the inn? Oh wait, no, we're going back to the Burgomaster. Meet back there.
Burgermeister.
Okay.
Okay, so Dresley, you're gonna head off towards the town square, while the rest of the group heads north from.
Yeah,
Manor.
I'm gonna stop by and get Oseus so he can walk around. He's been cramped up in there for a couple of days. So.
Okay, then Dresley awkwardly walks with you guys to the
See you later.
crossroads.
Oh,
Or I
Oh.
guess that could have been where you did
Nope.
you
Yeah.
did that. But
No,
like,
nope.
We're just pretending we don't know her.
Said-
She's on the other side of the road from
Said
us.
goodbye prematurely.
We're just giving her sideways glances the whole time.
No, yeah, at that point, she's got to walk all the way around. You can't walk with her. She's got to go all the way around.
otherwise it's so awkward for everyone. Okay, so as you get to this crossroads, Dresley takes off towards the inn. You take off towards the you take off towards the orphanage. Dresley, where are you going from the inn?
Down there to where the coffee maker's shop was.
Okay, that was somewhere in here, I believe. Right in here, yeah. Okay, the rest of you over here at the orphanage, as you approach the orphanage, you see an attendant, seems looking around kind of hurriedly and looks pretty exhausted.
Hello.
Younger man, probably about 20-something, dark brown hair.
Is Lady Teresa here?
Yes, I can get her. Who's looking for her, may I ask?
Ah, Caesar and the
Good.
Mistborn.
Says it and the Mistborn. Okay, yes, I will get her real quickly. As he turns around to go back inside to the orphanage, he shakes the leaves of the bushes next to him like he's looking around inside of it a little bit, kind of in a quick and haphazard way, and rushes back in.
Was she in the bushes?
I think that guy's got a problem.
After a couple minutes, well, not a couple, yeah, about a couple minutes, Lady Teresa comes out. I did not expect to see you so soon.
Hello. Yes, on our last
Hello.
meeting, I noticed the kids had some like skin issue going on, and we brought this fellow here that may be able to help with that, with some medicine, kind of, in a matter of speaking.
Oh,
Could we borrow the children for maybe 5-10 minutes?
oh, well, they're very busy right now. Recreation time, and then we'll have dinner, so maybe after that is completed, you could come back.
I would love to. I understand completely, but we are kind of on a time schedule, with the festival and all, and there are other matters we must attend to. We don't have a lot of time.
Oh yes, I understand. We're also on a pretty strict schedule. Might be bad for them to kind of just throw that off so suddenly, but give me just a moment, and I will run up and get them. You see her turn in and kind of rush off a little quickly.
That
That
was
seemed
weird,
very
was
odd
it
to
not
you
weird?
guys. Yeah. Do you think they're beating the kids?
You just asked me if they're beating kids at an orphanage.
So yes, okay, yeah. Dumb question. Sorry.
Wait, no, they're not.
It takes about 5 minutes,
Oh
a
yeah.
little longer before she's able to, or she comes back out. I'm terribly sorry. They're just unable to come down at the moment. They're not feeling very well.
Yeah. That's why we're here. To remedy that.
That is, but yeah, we did bring the medicine that I mentioned earlier. Maybe we can, especially with our magics between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure something out.
I'm I'm really sorry to say this, but they're missing. And you see like her face like looks like it just all emotion just turned to complete shame.
All right.
They're
Who's good at
missing.
intimidation? Someone intimidate her. Caw.
They're
Caw.
missing? What do you mean they're missing?
They were playing in the recreation area earlier, and we turned our backs, and they were just gone. We cannot find them. No one has seen where they have went. They're just missing.
So these 10 minutes that you had us waiting while you lied to us, where we could have been searching for them. Hold on a minute.
Is she lying? Is she lying to us? I feel like she's fucking lying.
Give me an insight check, Mon.
I will gladly try.
Inside her ass.
Oh
Oh
boy.
my god, you can't say that.
That's not too bad.
Um,
That's actually
She's
phrasing.
she seems genuinely concerned about them and them being missing. Like she's actually sincere.
Wow, was not expecting that. Okay.
I would like to
They've
cast
been missing
Sending.
for how long?
You'd like to cast sending to whom?
Alyssa.
Okay.
Venny seems like the harder one to talk to of the two.
Okay, what would you like to say?
Hello, Alyssa, it's Sazid. We're at the orphanage looking for you, and you're not here. Is everything alright? That's one word. Do you need help? Where are you? You can respond to this message.
You went over 25 somewhere in there
respond
before you can respond to this message. But yeah, okay. You're confident most of that got through. Okay, there's a moment of hesitancy. We don't want to go back to the orphanage. We're going to a new home. We're gonna do that instead. But thank you.
Okay. Apparently they're going to a new home. I don't know what that means. He did not tell me where she is.
Raylan, on your end, Alyssa looks at you and she says, I think that white-haired man wants to take us back to the orphanage. Is this new home going to be nice?
I can't promise you that it'll be better, but they'll be able to deal with you better than, you know, potentially putting other children at risk.
Benny and Alyssa both raise an eyebrow, look at each other, and then look at you, and then they just nod.
They fucking know they're monsters.
Okay, back at the orphanage.
Wow, did you just say that out loud?
No,
Oh,
but they know.
damn.
So, somebody either took them or they just escaped, and they're going somewhere new. I don't
Well-
think the kids alone.
Well,
will-
we can check
you
with
said-
the guards and see if any children have passed through.
I mean, it's gonna be pretty easy to pick them out. I mean, I need really creepy kids coming through.
Do we want to split up so we can hit all the gates faster?
Split the party.
Oh. Hey, Teresa, remember that 50 gold I gave you to take care of these children and whatnot?
Wow.
You see her kind of tremble a little bit. I do, yes, sir.
You've had a hard enough day. Just keep it. If you hear anything, let us know. We're staying at the. Oh, where are we staying?
The inn.
We're staying at the inn.
There's only one.
Yes, the blue
Grass
water, and
hill.
of course.
Yeah, there you go.
I
Yeah,
say blue
there's-
waterfall,
there's-
but
There's only like 2 inns in the whole town. She knows where we're at. We've talked
only-
before.
There's literally only one.
Yeah,
See?
Well, if you, oh well, there you go.
So it's a
Yeah.
it's a capital T. The inn.
If you hear anything, let us know. Don't trouble yourself too much, though.
I will keep looking for them. I assure you we will find them. They've got to be around here somewhere. They couldn't have just ran off.
No one's been here to like
I think
try
they
to.
definitely could
visit
have
them?
ran off. If they're not, they're definitely not here in the inn. I can assure you that, or the orphanage. They might not even be here in the city.
Wow,
They said they're
they-
going to a new home.
Oh, wait, how many messages can you send them?
2 more.
Well, why don't you ask them where they are right now?
He did ask them that.
I did.
Well,
I presume.
oh, it just said. Oh, I thought you asked them. Oh, you said where you're going. Okay, never mind.
Well, I mean, I'm just guessing. I can't hear his thoughts.
Oh, okay.
Did you say, Zed?
What? Yes, I did ask where they were, and
And they just said going to a new home.
Yep.
Well, that's useful.
they said they don't want
Damn
to come
children, like oats in the wind.
back.
We'll never find them. Let's go get some dinner.
No. I mean, we have done everything we could to try to help them. If they're beyond our, if they do not want our help, then they are young enough to where maybe the choices they make aren't right. But
Who knows?
They're little children. And
Maybe we'll be hunting them soon.
that is true. Like, I don't think they did this on their own. They're just children, and they seemed
They're
perfectly
weird
content with
children.
staying
Well, I
in
meant
the
from the
inn, in orphanage.
I meant from the magic. It's not a good sign.
As you're walking away, which one of you has the highest passive perception? That'd be Sazed, right? Where is it?
Mine is 14.
15.
Might be Bon. Oh yeah.
Ah, he
15.
doesn't have. Oh, you have 15
10.
passive? Oh my god.
Suck
Okay,
it, nerds.
Bon and Sazed, you would both notice a very quiet, a very quiet sigh leaves from Ray's. Sounds a little like disappointment.
Everything okay,
Yeah.
Rose?
I was kind of excited, honestly.
To meet
About what?
To meet
Killing
hag
kids?
children or save hag children? Or hag to be children?
monster.
Maybe a little of both.
I mean, I just wanted to see if we could help them.
Well, of course, me as well. Just seemed like an interesting prospect.
Too bad Raylan's not here. We could have asked him to try to track them.
Hey, where is Rayland?
Okay,
see him.
last one. Let me think about what I'm going to say.
Where are you, you big bitch?
I mean, we could try, but I am not a tracker. But I'm sure they didn't fly out of here.
Oh, but they did.
Oh my goodness. A creepy voice whispered from the darkness.
Oh, they did.
You can't see him. He's invisible.
I know, that's why I said a creepy voice whispered from the darkness.
It was the
Is it
bush.
even dark outside right now? It is night.
No, it's
right?
not. But he'll find a
Oh.
shadow.
Even fucking creepier.
Yeah, it's...
To answer your time more, the time question more specifically, it would be about 3:30.
Oh, okay. So the
Maybe
sun is
around,
still
maybe closer to 4. Yeah, the
fading
sun's
away
still,
to me
the sun's
midway
still up.
through
Yeah.
It is behind clouds, though, right? That's
Yes,
still a thing?
always has been since you've been here. Just always
Okay.
behind mist.
I have to build a mental image.
I gotcha.
All right, I'll send a message to Benny.
Okay.
Benny, you know I've always liked you more than your sister. I've got creepy new toys for you if you tell me where you are.
Get in my van, little kid.
Candy puppies.
Hold on, one of us did that. One of us did
how
that
are you-
for real,
how-
and it's not me.
How did you? How
He
did you
is
come
right
up as
there.
creeper than the guy that actually took the kids?
I can't believe you just channeled your inner, me.
Nope. Oh, gross.
What?
Wow.
You guys always make the jokes.
Because of the mustache.
Yeah.
Okay, after a moment, you hear back. If I tell you where we're at, will you make us go back to the orphanage? Alyssa told me not to tell you.
Lathander damn freaking children.
What?
Just said, if I tell you, will you not take us back? And I have to spend another spell if I want
To lie to
respond
him.
again.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
always-
we can. Let's think about this. We can
Lie to
try
children.
to find them different housing.
Or keep them with us and train them to pickpocket and steal things. But the boy has to wear a fez.
I got an idea. I like option 2. We'll use him as fodder when we go fight Strahd.
Oh my god, no!
Please, do you have any means of tracking, magically or otherwise?
Hold on. Let me look through my book, and you see Ray's reach in and pull their book, seemingly out, like straight from their armor through their illusory image.
I like to imagine that Ray's sounds more like this.
I feel like she has a very deep voice.
I don't know what level caster you are, but a find the path would be perfect right now.
Oh, look who just
The
high-level
path
spells.
is right here, under our feet. It has cobblestone.
That is not magic.
I unfortunately do not have anything that I could use to find them without one of their belongings or something important of theirs, because I just don't know how successful it would be.
Do we have any of their belongings? I don't think so, right?
I don't think so.
Hey, oh, and this really big gold orb you guys go grab real
Well,
quick?
they're there in the orphanage. We could go to the orphanage and get their belongings. Maybe a
Ooh.
blanket or a doll or something that
It's
was left
probably
behind.
that is probably the smartest thing I've ever heard you say.
Wow, I can't believe you just said that.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Just ignore says that he's rude.
Ah, you're right though. That is a brilliant idea. Let's go look. Back to the orphanage. I assume
Okay.
we're right outside.
Yeah, you guys didn't get too far away. Okay, you turn around, make your way back. It seems there are quite a lot of people outside, scouring the grounds.
Teresa!
Yes, you're kind of from around the side of the orphanage as she comes out from around the corner.
Did they leave anything behind in the rooms? Maybe one of the toys or something of that nature?
I think that their toys are missing, even the ones that you brought them today, but
Maybe a hairbrush or anything. I mean, literally anything that belonged to them. Can we check their room or their bed, or did they have a locker?
I think there are the clothes they came here in. We
That would
still
work.
have those.
Oh,
I
that would
think,
work.
right?
That would be perfect. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'll run and grab those real quick. She runs off into the orphanage, and after just a minute or two, comes back with the ragged-looking clothes that you found the kids in. Are these what you're looking for?
Wonderful. Yes. Thank you. We'll see if we can't find them with these.
Oh, okay. I hope that helps.
It does. Thank you very much. And no more lying to us.
Of course.
No more lying
My
to anyone.
apology.
I mean, that's not. You have to lie to some people sometimes.
No, you don't.
Especially children. You can't just always tell them the truth.
Okay, I can. I don't really know about kids, so maybe.
Will this do, Nigel? Raise the
If we lie, they're just gonna leave again.
Yes, that would work a lot better.
I mean, we don't actually have to just take them back if they don't want to go back. I don't know what to do with them, but if some stranger just grabbed them up from the inn or the orphanage.
No, I don't think they ever got the stranger danger speech.
We don't know if a stranger got them. Like, we could have easily just left.
That's true, but
I don't know.
You ain't never run away from home?
They seemed very content. They didn't like it, obviously, but they seemed in no hurry to leave.
but stranger danger.
Maybe they were tricking you.
That is a possibility.
Perhaps we could go to the inn so we could do this somewhere a little more
Yes.
private. It's a ritual that takes me a little bit of time.
Are there any guards outside? As we're leaving, I'll just ask a guard.
Okay. What would you like to ask a guard?
Excuse me, have you seen any, two children sometime today? Maybe a little odd looking. Blotches on their skin.
Yes, we'd received word from the orphanage that a couple of kids fitting that description had come missing. We sent a couple over there to investigate.
Well,
It hasn't even. I don't know if they've even gotten there yet. It hasn't been that long since we found out. But we are keeping an eye out for them. May I ask? Are they your children?
No, they are not. Thank you, though. Goodbye.
You're welcome. Okay, so you all
These
make your way
guards are
back towards
literally
the
the
inn.
worst.
If we must.
If this town gets attacked, it is done for. If
I
we
sit
must.
on the chair.
Okay. Dresley, as you have made your way over here to the coffin maker's shop, what would you like to do?
Are there still guards around it, or is it just kind of like burned to the ground? Or
As you approach the coffin maker's shop, you can see that not even the stone frame beyond maybe a couple feet up off the ground still stands. It seems to have completely been demolished or from either the fire or maybe something else afterward. But it is just in complete rubble now.
Sounds like I need to come back and finish the job. There should be
Wow.
10 minutes. Is this like close to other shops, or is it just kind of like out of the way?
There are several other shops around it, not far off. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Detect Evil and Good, and I'm gonna look around at like other shops. Just make my way around where like anything else might be hiding, just to make sure there's nothing else there.
Okay, so you're just gonna walk around kind of in the area, checking with detect good and evil.
Yeah, it's concentration for 10 minutes, and I'm also writing on sales, so
Okay. Several minutes go by, you riding around, focusing your energy out, and trying to reach towards any aura of either strong good or evil presence. And as the spell begins to reach the end of its duration, you start to feel like maybe there's nothing in the area, nothing to really draw anything off of. So it feels pretty secure. And then just in the town square, you see a lady. She's wearing a very nice and elegant dress. Um, she doesn't look familiar, but you can't really see much from her. She's carrying an umbrella, and it's obscuring a lot of view of her face.
Get a ping from her?
You do get a sense of. Can you link the spell so I can give you a proper description?
Oh my god, it's the bard.
You get a sense that she is an undead creature.
Oh.
okay. I really don't know like what I would do.
Kill her.
And this right here is the town square, right?
No, this over here
This
is.
is okay. So we're over here.
Yeah, she appears to be sitting at a fruit cart right now, a fruit stall, looking over apples, and she puts them back, and then she walked over to what appear to be some kind of orange-looking fruit. Picks it up, turns it over, puts it down.
Is there anyone like a guard or any townspeople here?
Yes, there are quite a lot of people actually here in the area. Looks like a lot of people are just kind of around looking at what might be getting set up for the festival. You can see what appears to be some kind of large stacks of wood assembled in the open just past the fountain off to the west. There are guards at every intersection of the town and just scattered around, seem to be patrolling through the town square.
Alright, I'll talk to a guard so I don't really like upset townspeople or anything. And I'll ask them if they know who she is.
Okay. You approach the nearest guard that you see, and as you get up to him, what would you like to say?
Am I able to still see her so I can like kind of point her out in the crowd?
Give me a perception check.
Where's my there it is.
Ooh.
No.
You seem to have lost her in the crowd, actually, now that you look back through all the people. You don't see her umbrella anymore, even sticking out above all the other people. Almost like she just vanished in with the group.
Okay, I'll describe her and I'll do like a quick sketch if I have to, if he's not understanding me, and I'll ask if he knows who she is by like how she dresses and stuff. Like, you said she was in like very proper clothes and stuff, right?
Okay, so he says, "Well, ma'am, did you happen to see this woman's face, or what her hair might have looked like?"
No, she was wrapped up. She
And
had like a big umbrella.
I do not think I saw a woman here with an umbrella, but is there a reason I should be on the lookout for this woman?
Mm, yeah, I sensed that she was an undead.
You had sensed she was a non-dead.
Yes.
He looks at you very seriously for a moment. He says, "Okay, okay. I will make sure that I report this to Isaac. You said she had an umbrella and a very fancy dress. And where did you say that you saw her at last?
I'll point him to where I last saw her.
Over by the fruit cart.
Yeah, the fruit
Okay.
cart.
Okay, I'll
If you want to walk with me, I can try to find her again.
sure. We can go over here to the fruit cart first and see if we can't spot her from there. We'll go ahead and do that then." And he walks over with you towards the fruit stall. He approaches the rather thin woman who's working the stall and asks her if, "Did you see a woman here with an umbrella?" "Oh yes, she was shopping here. She didn't buy anything, but I believe she walked off down the road that way." And he points off to the east.
I'll cast Divine Sense at the fruit cart to see if I can sense which way she
Can you link it?
It's just like a 6-second detect.
Okay,
Hold on, give me a second.
that's what I thought it was. I just wanted to make sure.
No, that's Divine Smite. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't know where my Divine Sense is.
It's under on your main. thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff there, so
Oh.
I couldn't find it.
You get a sudden sense of this same, well, not necessarily the same creature, but the same kind of essence, just around a corner down an alleyway.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna take the guard's hand and go to where I sensed it. Like, I'm just gonna drag him along. Come
It's
on, I
the other
found
way.
it.
It's the other way.
Come on, little
Yeah.
buddy.
Okay. As you walk down the alley and look around, give me a perception check.
As I walk down the valley of the shadow.
Oh my god, where is these things? Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Technically natural 20.
Wow.
Okay. As you come around the corner, you see her standing, her back facing towards you, the umbrella covering most of her features from you. She seems to be saying something. You can't really understand the language. It doesn't seem familiar to you. But she is talking to herself, potentially.
Is the guard see her too?
Yes, he does.
Like,
This one, ma'am.
yes.
Excuse me, madam. I need a word with you, if you don't mind, he says as he starts walking forward. The figure turns, and as she does, she's wearing a black veil that seems to cover her face. But you do see this bright red hair that falls out from below the veil.
It's Angelina.
Oh shit,
It's
motherfucker!
It's Scarlet. She died in Avernus.
She raises a hand in front of her face and almost mimics blowing a kiss as she finishes saying,
Oh no.
which you now recognize to certainly be arcane words. And the guard just stops and just stares off. She begins walking towards you. Oh, I'm so glad we could get this opportunity to talk. She walks down the alley towards you, and as she passes the guard, she gives him a light kiss on the cheek. He continues to stand there completely still. It is terribly regrettable what happened with Lashira. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I liked her.
As did I. She was like a sister to me. That's an important bond, isn't it? Sisterhood.
What do you want?
I was just doing some light shopping and thought I might see how your group was fitting in around Valaki. I was in the neighborhood after all. We did have to come and gather her. Couldn't leave her to the wolves. You can almost certainly see a smirk beneath the veil as she says that last part.
At least
I
happy that we
know.
cremated her for her.
She might have felt at home being buried in the woods.
I hear there's a big festival tonight. Will you be attending?
Yeah, we were invited.
Well, I sure hope that you all enjoy yourselves. I must be off, though. I have many things. Quite busy, after all. Do be careful out there, Dresley. she begins to walk past you out into the street.
Just a bard. You could take her.
I'm debating on if I want to use this or not.
Use what?
Use it.
Ultimate seduction.
Oh
Divine
my god,
smite.
no! Divine seduction.
You're on our side now.
Think quick.
Oh no,
She's
I
walking towards the street.
yeah.
Nice.
Okay. What is your spell save DC?
At the bottom there.
16.
16? Okay, yeah, I see that now, sorry. Okay, no sheets want to open for me, so I will just do math.
Ooh, we see it.
Okay, yeah. She manages to succeed from your spell as you turn and shout towards her. She stops momentarily and then turns her head back towards you. You see her fangs curl up into a smile. She says, "You've got a bit of fight in you. You'll need that." And then she starts to shimmer and fade, and you see her disappear.
Son of a...
Damn, she's leveled up.
She just got a lucky roll. I'm gonna check on the guard.
Okay. He's still kind of just staring off into space. He looks a little drunk almost. When you look at his eyes, his pupils look heavily dilated, and he's just kind of smiling foolishly. But then it's almost like a sudden turnaround as he snaps, and he's like, "Madam,
She's
where did
gone.
where did she go? She was just right here." He looks extremely panicked and confused. And then you notice that he reaches up a hand to the same cheek that Lady Angelina kissed him on and touches it, and a smile crosses his face.
Oh no.
Let's.
Just something you notice as he walks out of the alleyway, murmuring.
Maybe we should report this. I'll
We
go
should
with you.
certainly report this strange individual here that you said might potentially be undead. I will take this straight to Isaac.
I'm gonna go with you.
No,
I know
of
who
course,
she is.
yes.
I know who she is.
Well, that's even better then. Come with me. He starts heading off towards
Yo,
actually,
can I have a number?
Isaac would be... Isaac's at the stockyard, so he would start heading west with you.
That was east you pointed.
Or sorry, east, my bad. I was thinking west for something else.
I sneezed.
At
Lathander,
the inn,
bless you.
is there anything that anyone is doing at the inn specifically?
Contemplating.
Okay.
Just waiting. Waiting
Okay.
on the spell.
Dresley, just outside of this very large stockyard that you had seen originally when you had first entered into Vallaki as a group. You see Isaac and the Burgomaster are outside watching laborers load piles of lumber onto the back of a cart. As you approach, the guard rushes ahead of you. Isaac, there's serious and important things that you must know. There are evil creatures within Vallaki.
Isaac grabs him by the shoulder and says, "Get your head together, man. Calm down." He looks past the guard at you, Dresley. What is going on here?
I was just kind of doing a sweep, and I felt the presence of an undead, and this gentleman helped me find her.
Help is a strong word.
Where's this creature gone now?
I don't know, she just disappeared. And I don't know where she went.
This could be very troubling for the festival. And he turns towards the burgomaster, who is seeming to just ignore everything that you guys are talking about. Completely focused on them loading this lumber onto the back of the cart. And he waves his hand towards Isaac and he says, yes, very important, very important. The festival's tonight. I don't think we have anything to worry about. If this thing is gone, it's gone. If not, then I'm sure you and your friends can handle one creature, right?
I'm just gonna kind of raise an eyebrow and keep silent.
Isaac lets out a light sigh and says, "Understood. I will have guards on high alert, patrolling and making sure that they keep an eye out. Do we have a description?" The guard starts talking immediately. Yes, she's so pretty, and then immediately shuts up, like he realized what he said.
She's got all the guards.
She did something to him, so...
We are going to take you to Father Lucian and make sure that you're taken care of. Make certain there are no long-lasting effects to whatever she might have done. I'll escort you there myself just to be sure, and I'll inform the other guards on the way. Burgomaster Vargas, if I could take my leave. Yes, hurry up, Isaac. Just make sure you're back in time for the festival. As he says all of this, he doesn't take his eyes off the workers. Understood. He bows his head lightly, walking with the guard. He starts to head west.
Ooh. Wait.
As he
would do nothing to help her, would it?
To help who?
Nija.
No, not for that.
Yeah.
When we get back around the area where she disappeared at, I'll use one more divine sense and see if she's close. Or if she's just gone.
Okay. When you get near to where you had seen her last, you use it again, and you don't sense anything in the area. Okay, you continue making your west towards the tavern. As they are making their way that direction, Isaac telling the guards, giving a brief description of what Lady Angelina had looked like based off of what you had seen, Dresley, and the guards' very poor description as well. Telling them to keep an eye out for her, and if she's seen, to immediately notify him and not to approach her. He tells this to all the guards as you walk, but back at the inn, as Reyes has asked you all if you could go back up to your room in the inn so that they could have somewhere private to conduct this ritual.
Yes, obviously, let's go.
Where's Irina in all this?
Irina's there.
With us, apparently. That one's Irina, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Okay, this will This will take just a moment. I'll need to focus, and I will need the clothing. And what is the name of this child? That could help out a lot.
This clothing belonged to Elissa.
Okay, this. Okay, I will. I'll just need a moment. And she pulls out a small, flat, circular mirror, and she sets it on the small table in your room. She begins to chant over it, looking intently and directly down into this mirror, and you see it start to glow at its center, and her eyes seem to go white across both of them. I see a forest, a small girl. There are two other figures nearby, but I cannot make out what they look like. One is very small, and
Word.
the other is
Extremely handsome.
much taller. I can't see them, but they seem to be in the woods near a campfire. She's eating something.
Human flesh.
Oh my god.
And then her eyes return back to normal and the mirror stops glowing. I couldn't see anything else, nothing that looked familiar. They're in the woods of Barovia somewhere. That doesn't narrow anything down because this whole damned place is woods.
That does not. Well, at least we know that they did not escape alone. Somebody is with them. Where the hell is Raylan?
The mystery we may never solve.
You don't think he would have?
Would have what?
That's not happening.
Maybe he's sleeping. Have we checked the stables?
It's the middle of the day. Why would he be sleeping?
I don't know. You never want to take a nap?
Raylan is one with the darkness. The light burns his eyes.
Yeah, see? He hangs out in the darkness all night. Not all day.
We haven't seen him in hours, right? Not since we were back.
I don't know. I was drawing a circle all day.
Ugh.
Some would even say playing with chalk.
The last time you would have seen him would have been right before the interrogation,
Yeah.
so
That was how
it
many
would
hours ago?
it would have been, well, I think you did the interrogation just before you'd went to the orphanage.
Yeah.
Actually. So it would have been at this point, it'd be probably about a little after 4, so it would have been about an hour. A little over an hour.
Did he say anything to you guys when he left?
Irina and Nigel both shake their heads. Shrug. He left with you. We were still upstairs. That's the last time we'd seen him.
He did come with us to the interrogation, but then he was just gone. I don't see any reason why he would do this.
Would it be like him to take the kids and go outside and camp with them?
He was very adamant about going to the orphanage to see them earlier in the day.
think adamant would be a bit strong. Offered to volunteer to go check on them.
Alright, okay, fine. He did volunteer to go check on the kids earlier in the day,
Dazed recalled foggily.
and that doesn't seem very like him. I know, Tam, you were wanting to talk to the priest and them, but I don't remember Raylan ever.
Impulsive and off the wall actions,
Yeah.
yes. Taking children, no.
Yes, he does do things impulsively. I don't know why he would take the children. Yes, it doesn't make sense for him.
I mean, he was pretty confident on leaving the kids there initially. Anyways, I mean, he said that they were bad, but I mean, he wasn't really interested in them. So that's not gonna happen. I think that's not a very good lead.
He was the one that said that he doesn't want them there. He thinks that they would kill all the other children.
That is true.
Was that on me too? Wasn't I saying
I thought that
as
was
well?
both of you.
Yeah, that was both of you.
Yeah, that was both of you.
Oh.
Yeah, you child killers.
I mean, I never want to kill them. No, of course not. I just didn't want them there to hurt the other kids.
Tear at the flesh.
I only have one more spell left. Contact anyone.
I mean, the kids always did want to run away from the orphanage. Maybe they just ran away. Maybe they're just
They did
gone.
not. They did not want to run away. They didn't like it there, but they didn't like it anywhere. They wanted to go back to the windmill. They said they were going to a new home.
Okay, maybe they went back to the windmill. Maybe we should check that way.
No, they said they were
that
going to
doesn't-
a new home.
Yeah, that's a new home. That's
And Nigel said that there was a third figure there with them. Somebody took them.
Perhaps maybe another hag, Nigel says.
Oh,
It is possible that if whoever you had got them from, who had made them what they are, if they had known other hags or were part of a coven that maybe you didn't know of, they could have came in and got them.
That is true. We did kill this entire coven there.
Yeah, we cleared.
Oh,
it
there
out.
was an entire coven
Oh,
there.
yes.
And the
Then,
windmill.
How
yeah.
many? 3, 4?
3.
oh well, then I don't
Nikolai
know.
actually solved that. He destroyed their souls or whatever you did with those skulls. Oh, no, that was something else.
I snuffed out their flame. They had candles.
Unless there's even more beyond
three
that.
of them, and every time I blew out the candles, there was a scream.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Nikolai.
Oh, some
Finish
sort
them
of weakened phylactery that maybe would help them to reanimate.
Was a woman in the gold orb? I don't.
I
You
don't
see
remember
her.
if it was a
You see her
woman.
scribbling
I don't
very
recall.
quickly in her book as you're all talking. By the way, she is just writing down almost everything you're saying. A woman in an orb, you said? Perhaps she came and got them.
And, this woman seemed a little more inclined on killing us than getting the children. I don't know who
Oh,
that
the
was.
voice.
Oh, wait, yeah, that was Dresley. She's not even here.
Holy
I
crap.
thought Nikolai had said there was a woman in the orb.
Oh.
Oh, he was reading. I didn't see Dresley
Yeah.
had typed that.
Yeah.
I recalled it, actually.
She wanted to kill us. Nothing
Just
about
now.
the children.
Oh,
You know-
well.
Tim's memory problems. Just trying to help him remember. His favorite
Yeah, Tem
author.
said all that.
It's been a
What
long
did I
time
say?
since the windmill.
Last kind of a last ditch effort, I guess. I could fly around the city and look.
It's not in the
mean-
city. They're in the forest. So you could maybe
Fly
check
around
the
outside the
outskirts.
city?
We need a track. We need Raylan to track them.
You
I
said
don't
that there
know
was
which
a
way did they
campfire,
go.
right? You could
Yeah, why don't you
perhaps,
send Raylan a message?
you could perhaps fly around the outside and look for a campfire.
You guys are foolish. Raylan knows exactly where they are.
If there was a campfire, we'd see smoke. It's daylight, right?
Yes, it is. It is daylight still. It's a little after 4, so it's still
Like you
daylight.
started to say that in Nigel's voice.
I
and I was
did,
like,
and then I realized that he wasn't asking an NPC.
Nice, it's just like, yeah, the sun's
Yeah,
right there.
totally.
Totally
Look out
for
the
it.
window.
Like, look out the window, dummy. Come on.
Is this the scale? Is this map to scale? So is this only
No, that map
5,000
is.
feet?
I don't think the map is to scale at all.
That's a mile. It's a mile across.
It better be. It's a big ass city.
Oh yeah, then it might be. I don't know.
Because Raylan would be.
Um,
Yeah, this house
I'm
is
just trying to
100 feet
think.
long. That's pretty good. Yeah.
so I have an hour. I have an hour. If they build a fire, I could fly around and maybe looking for a fire. I will fly the walls of the city. I'll
Okay,
fly along the walls and look out. Where are we? Are we in the inn right now?
you are in the inn right now.
Can I go up to the attic? Is there a way to get up
Bon,
to that attic?
Can you do your thing? So we have
Oh,
contact.
absolutely. Who
Oh, that's
are
so
we
genius.
trying to connect to this evening?
I mean, all of us here. You might as
All
well.
of us.
Yeah, let's go,
Okay.
operator.
The- let me just,
Nigel,
let me just.
Irina, there's a weird thing he does where he can like make a link with your mind, and you can talk to him no matter how far you are. Maybe up to a mile, I think. Right? You said.
Yeah, mile. And I just have to see for how long I have to.
So in case we get separated,
Switch maps because my roll 20 is freaking out.
we switch.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I swapped to the inn.
I see only darkness.
So in case we get separated or something, you can talk to Bon, and he can talk to the rest of us.
Yeah.
Kind
So
of like a
you'll-
call center.
Yeah, you have to talk to me, and I have to kind of and I have to relay your message to the others.
He does this stupid voice every time. Don't mind it.
That is not what are you stupid. What are you talking
That's what
about?
his
It's
inner
just
voice sounds like.
It's my normal
Hear it.
voice. What are
His inner
what are you
monologue.
talking about?
Is there any way for me to get to the attic where I flew into the first time? Is there like a
No.
no? Because I
Ooh,
want to use
nice
Huh.
roll.
I'm gonna use my
7
Shadow Raven.
hours.
You
I'm
didn't.
not gonna.
You didn't see any specific route that seems to go up to it. There is a hold on. There is a staircase inside that seems to lead up to other rooms across the entire inn from you.
Can I turn my X-ray vision on and look for one?
Wow, pervert.
Okay. As you look out, you see directly across are two small beds. In this room over here, can't really see. How does that work? Like
I
if you can see
through everything.
Yeah, if you see through it, then you'd be able to see beyond it until another wall. Gotcha.
Yeah.
This is a room with a fireplace, a double side or a little larger bed, a dresser. It looks pretty modest. Another smaller bedroom over here. And then down into the kitchen. There's also a staircase, but it seems to lead down. There isn't anything that stands out as a specific path up to that attic.
Interesting. All right. All right. Well, I'll go back in the room and. All right. Well, I'll send my Raven out from here, just out through the window, and
Okay.
I'll be here. And I can't talk when I'm there, but as soon as I see something, I'll pop back and let you guys know.
I think you.
On.
What do you mean you can't
Who
talk?
who needs the Bond walkie-talkies?
We all do.
Just all of us. You might as well.
Okay.
What does it hurt?
I physically can't talk. I could mentally communicate. So Bon, I think this would work
Perfect. That'll be great.
as per
And
DM ruling.
this is a mic check, brother. Can you
Oh
all
my
hear me?
God.
That is the voice I
It's
was
a mic.
talking about. And who is Mike? Yes.
Don't worry about it.
All right. I will send my Raven out the window.
Brother.
It has a 1 mile range, so
Brother.
I'll do a 1 mile. I'll fly along the walls and kind of a 1 mile circle around the city and see if I can see a fire or any trace of maybe somebody leaving the city, because I know that they're not supposed, like nobody's supposed to be leaving the city. So just anything that kind of looks out of range, and that is with my Raven. So
Miles pretty far. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. As you go out flying and searching and trying to find smoke. Give me a perception check. Okay.
Nice.
As you are flying around, first starting at the walls and looking out, just kind of checking and scanning, you make a couple of laps around the town before you are able to spot what appears to be a good distance off from the walls in the woods a small puff of smoke or trail of smoke that is coming from somewhere within the trees to the northwest.
Okay. Can I fly? How far? It's like pretty far. Is it outside of my mile range? Would I be able to judge that distance in my
How
radar?
far exactly is a mile? Because I don't even remember off the top of my head.
5,200
like
feet.
Yeah, 52.
This is why they want.
Yeah,
you
you
to
should
use
you should
metric.
be able to reach towards it. Yeah.
5280. Okay, I'll fly towards that fire.
Roughly 1,600 meters.
Now you're making it worse. About 38 football fields.
297 cubits.
It takes you about 5 to 7 minutes to clear the distance as a small bird, mostly gliding. You do start to descend down into the woods, though, down through the trees, and you see Alyssa sitting there playing with a doll that says that had gotten her earlier, and Benny is chopping wood. He's got a rather large axe, which looks very familiar as you look at it a little longer. Looks like Zoldar's axe. And sitting there,
Zoldar took the children.
Wait for it.
sitting there not far away, you see Raylan.
I'm just gonna
I
go
see the
land on
bird.
his shoulder.
You're gonna land on his shoulder? Okay.
Yep.
Raylan, you see this shadowy-looking raven descend through the trees and then land on your shoulder.
I'll send a message back to Bond. I found him. I'm with Raylan. He does have the children. I see the children, right?
Wow.
Yes.
Way to rat me out. Thought we were
Something
best
seems
friends.
off.
That was all muted, think.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh no.
Feel like I'm not doing the voice.
We're right next to you. You don't need
tonight.
to use the voice for us.
We are in the same room. Raylan has the children. They're in a campfire. There's a little fire just outside.
They're in a campfire.
They're in a campfire.
He's cooking them.
He's
I'm
cooking the
roasting.
children.
He's gone out
He's
to
got a
feed and he's
monster.
roasting the children.
Roasting
must
those little bastards.
Stop them or stop them. So Raylan has the children.
Son of a bitch.
Why? Why in Avernus would he have the children?
Let me ask.
I d-
Caw, 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 tuka, tuka, caw. Is that Raven?
Wait, what?
Crow?
He doesn't speak Raven.
I don't
know.
think that was any kind of bird.
Yeah, why don't you just talk to them, weirdo?
What are you doing? I can hear you.
I'm goofing around. Well, his crow can't talk. He already said that.
I
He
can
can't
use-
Talk
ask.
to Tim, not his crow.
Well-
Talk to my. I can use my brain. My brain still works. I'm still in here. My physical
I'm
mouth
still
doesn't
in
work.
here.
I'm well aware that you are physically there, but your crow can't ask Raylan why he has the children,
Oh.
can he?
No. But we were asking you to ask. Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, he already said that. He's just flying
Fair
around.
enough.
Northwest of the city. Just come northwest of the city. Northwest, right?
Yes, northwest.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll give Bond like general directions to where I'm at and tell them to come to me. And I'm just sitting on Raylan's shoulder, just hanging out, calling every once in a while.
All right, he's giving me step-by-step instruction to get the children. Let's go.
Nigel, will you be joining us?
I don't know if it would be good if the two of us left the village. How will you get out of town if everything is on lockdown?
We will walk outside the town.
This
I
is
will
a very good question, too.
tie the guards up if I have to. I'm not letting the children leave, especially not knowing what's happening. No, I'm not there. I'm telling that to Bond. Nope, none of that happened because I didn't hear what she
Yeah.
asked.
Quick
So,
exposition and then retcon.
all right, let's.
We can find a way out. I'm sure the guards will be.
I think we just have to
Maybe not
flex,
this time.
our name, and then we'll be good to go.
Why don't we just talk to Isaac and he can get us out?
Do we know where Isaac is?
In the city.
He's right,
I'll go. Alright, that is actually
is
a good
the-
idea.
So is the bird still just sitting
I
on my
meant
shoulder?
Yes, I mean, if you haven't done anything, then yeah, I guess it is.
I punch it in the face.
Roll an attack roll
Wow. Really is a monster.
with your punch. Does that hit, Tim?
12
Yeah,
does
a raven? Yeah, probably.
not hit.
What?
15 hits. 15 is my AC.
Not as
As
a
a raven?
raven,
For
though.
the
As a
raven.
as a raven, my
Oh yeah,
my
because
AC
they're
is
dexterous.
15.
Yeah, because they're dexterous. They're birds.
But dex of 14.
Does it fly up out of my
Yep, I'm flying up to the tree now, and I'm
Alright,
just
I'll
gonna
shoot it.
watch. Oh, that's a bad move. If I see him pull out his bow, I'll probably know, and
A
I'll
dex
just...
of 13 would still be.
By shitting on his head.
Oh, you see him pull out his bow, and you just dropped it right away.
I'm just gonna book it through the trees, actually, so
Okay.
that he can't see me.
I got a 600 feet range, buddy.
No, not through the trees, so it doesn't matter. You can't see me.
We'll see about
Go
that.
ahead, go ahead and try.
Yeah, go ahead and make an
I'll
attack
fly
roll.
in zigzags.
Wow.
That's with advantage because of cover, right? I mean, disadvantage.
You know what? I
cover
would
just
say it's with.
adds AC.
Yeah, it's just normal because it wouldn't be.
Wow.
He's just flying.
You're dead.
Ooh.
That hits. I'm
Yeah,
dead.
that
I have
hits.
1 health.
And the
The raven disappears.
the raven disappears into a puff of shadow.
So
And I snuff out the fire, and I gather up the children, and I relocate.
Okay. Back at the inn.
I would have stopped at the end to see if they were there because I was supposed to meet them there when I was done.
Okay. Isaac continued on then. Back at the inn, Dresley just got back to the inn. Tam's raven has just been shot, and he is back into his full senses.
What happened?
he shot me.
Shot
What?
you?
He shot my raven out of the sky. I don't know what's happening. He didn't
Well,
say
that's
anything.
That's a super suspicious reaction.
Maybe somebody has control over him.
Maybe he's just a dick. What? Let's go find out.
Presley,
That's probably
your
more
cousin there has took the children.
Am I up there like with them yet?
Yes, you would have made it up there just before Tam snapped out of it.
I'm sure he has his reasons.
Why does he not do these things without asking us or talking to us? Are we not traveling as a group? Are we not doing things together?
Well, I agree that maybe he should have talked to us, but I'm sure he has his reasons. I have other things to worry about besides the children, so Lady Angelina was in the town.
Wonderful. That is
Did you kill
great.
her?
Nigel, she was talking about sisters, and I don't think you should stay at the end. I think you should go to the church.
Well, the
Who is
teleportation
this?
circle is ready.
Who is this Lady Angelina, and why should we be worried about her?
She's one of Strahd's champions.
Yeah, you see a look of recognition cross both Irina and Nigel's face as they realize what that means.
Should we get
Well,
you two out of town?
Perhaps we should go to the church then. It seems like a maybe more trustworthy solution compared to the teleportation circle that we don't know where it goes,
That's
Nigel.
a
Irina
very
says
good
sternly.
point.
Yes, fine. We'll go to the church. Give me a moment to change. And she begins to cast the spell to turn herself back to Raise. Okay, we'll go to the church and we will meet you there then when you're finished with.
I'm gonna follow behind y'all some and make sure you get there.
We can come with you. I don't know how well we are going to be able to track Raylan through the woods. He will be back, will he not? Unless he is taken over by somebody.
Yeah, but why would
Senses
they
aren't his
want the
own.
children?
I mean, if they are what Nigel says, they can be a powerful tool.
Are they
If
like a
used for the wrong
psychic
reason.
battery? Or magical battery?
Well, if they are hags, then they will have an innate knowledge of some magical capabilities, especially as they get older. And someone might try to use that, but I think it would. Well, there's only one kind of person I think of that I know of anyway here that would even be able to use a hag. Do you think that Nigel looks at you, Dresley? Do you think that Strahd has gotten to Raylan?
I really don't know.
Irina grabs Ray's now. Nigel is Ray by the shoulder and says, "We need to get to the church. If one of them is in the town, then we need to be safe." Okay, we'll go now. And they turn and head out. Dresley, you're following with them? Everyone following with them?
Yeah, we can come with you. Make sure you get there.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out as well.
Okay, you all make your way to the church. As you are coming up to the church, you see Isaac coming out of the church, kind of shaking his head. He wipes some sweat off his head with his clawed hand, and he looks up as you all come towards the church.
Everything okay, Isaac?
I've sent the word out. It's across the town already. They're keeping an eye out for this individual. One of my guards, he seems to have hit his head or something. Just acting a little out of it. But Father Lucian said he will be fine and he's taking care of it. So no worries. I just must get back to the preparations for the festival.
It's still a good idea to have this festival. I know there's probably no way to stop it.
The burgomaster is quite adamant. The festival is important for everything that Lockie has been going through recently. There will be no dissuading him, I don't believe. And perhaps he is right. Perhaps this festival could banish these evils from our town.
Well, just as a
Do
heads
you
up,
believe that?
that woman
I
is
have-
very strong in the magic, so she may not look the same way twice.
I have seen him do things that surprise me and that I cannot explain, so perhaps. Like with the fog and the sun. He has always been good to me, and so I trust him. I must get back to finishing for the festival. I look forward to seeing you all there just after sundown. Don't forget.
Yes, yes.
And he walks by kind of hurriedly off towards the east side of town. Okay. As you now that you're in front of the church, Nija and Irina look up at the doors of it and say, "Okay, well, I guess we will wait here then until after the festival then."
You still have that bond with Bond for several hours now, so
Mm-hmm.
if anything happens, just
Pretty much the rest of the day.
shoot him a call.
Okay. You hear in your head Vaughn from both voices of Irina and Nija. Like this?
Just like that, brother.
They look a little disturbed, but nod.
I'm just giving them the 2 thumbs up.
You have to scare them. Why?
Why not? It's funny. It's funny. I don't care what anybody says. It sounds perfectly normal to me. I don't know what you guys are getting on about.
Oh yeah, it sounds totally like your normal voice. Just
See?
almost exactly the same.
Weird. It's weird. It's weird. It doesn't actually. He was crowing at me. He was crowing at me. What is that?
You were crowing at him? Why were you doing that?
I figured if I try to speak crow, maybe, I don't know.
Do you know how to speak crow?
No, not at all. But I thought it'd be funny. He was 2 feet away from me. Hell, we could have been throwing little paper wads at him the whole time.
Well, I don't know where to go from here. I don't think we have a way of tracking him.
Well, we know where his general location is, out in the woods.
Are you
So-
good at tracking through the woods?
Did Dresden tell us
manage.
about the guard, or just Angelina?
Just Lady Angelina.
Okay. Never mind then.
Isaac kind of told us about the guard.
Yeah, Isaac kind of
Well,
told you about the guard.
Nope. But
Yeah, but he
still
didn't
never mind.
specify like any of
It's
that.
still
Yeah.
never mind. Yeah.
As they go into the church, you hear this sound of thunder off, sort of to the east. No, definitely to the east, and you see a black cloud start to stretch across the sky, almost like a dark clawed hand reaching towards the town of Valaki as it spreads. You see thunder and lightning travel across the outside of this cloud.
Well, that seems ominous.
Yeah. You know what? We're not going out in the woods.
Nigel and Irene are inside the church, right?
Yes, they are inside the church now.
They go on the other side of the town. I don't want to draw attention to where they're at.
Let's go see. Let's go see what the foulness is up ahead there.
So where's everyone going?
Toward the death and destruction.
Toward the death and destruction.
Hmm.
You mean the really dark cloud very far off to the east?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
thunder.
okay.
That's kind of death.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
like
cloud.
it's not even at Valaki yet. Like you just see it
We're
off
leaving
on the
town.
horizon.
We're not scared.
But you can
We're going
tell
after him.
you can tell that the dark cloud is definitely traveling west towards Valaki from the east. Like a large storm seeming to be coming that direction. You can hear it and see it, but it's quite far off.
Getting closer to sundown, though.
Yes.
Before I leave the church, can I use one more divine sense?
Okay. Oh my goodness! It just like started pouring rain here all of a sudden. That was nuts.
You summoned it.
I summoned
It's
it.
that dark cloud
Wow.
you keep talking about.
It all makes sense now.
Boba's not even prepping for D&D anymore. He's just telling us what's happening outside his own house. He saw some lady walking down the street with an umbrella earlier.
Oh, and we can't see the street from our house. We live
No,
in the
we
woods.
With your divine sense around the church, you do not sense any presences. Presences.
It's just any presence.
I love presents.
Look, you let me say it however I want to say it, okay?
It's presents. I
Like that one better.
It's presencesis.
That cloud does not bode well. It seems to be arriving just in time for the festival.
Bitch, that is the festival.
Feel like we're
We
going
would
to
have
have a
expected to
problem.
hear Raylan say,
I was mostly sure that the festival was going to be an issue, and now I'm almost positive.
"It'll be fine."
We did clear up a lot of things.
Vampires in the city, desecrated
Kidnapped
bones,
children.
Kidnapped children.
Missing party
big
members.
spooky cloud, people acting strangely. Everything's fine.
Demonic cult.
Demons. What the fuck is up with this town?
Sounds like your average Saturday night.
I get it, because that's when we play D&D.
Got him.
Sorry.
So
So what is everyone doing? Oh,
what-
sorry, go ahead.
what should we do
I'm
from
following
here?
them. I will follow you.
Don't think we can track Raylan and just getting closer to the festival.
I'm sure Raylan has his reasons and it'll be fine and totally work out.
Sure. Is there
I feel
there's
like if it,
anything
was,
you guys know about Raylan, is he's always got a plan.
if it was a valid reason, though, he would have probably told us first and we could have helped him. He didn't tell us
I don't
because he
think
knows that we
so.
wouldn't have agreed.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. He's very impulsive.
He's very impulsive. But why would he
God
do
damn,
this
is
on
he
his own?
fucking handsome.
I don't like the shooting the raven though. That's suspicious as fuck.
Had it have been a good
Yeah.
reason, we could have just gone and
I'm
taken the
telling you,
children.
the fact that he shot at the Raven, I think we should go check this out.
We should definitely kill him. He's obviously a bad guy now.
Well, we'll hold off on that part. Don't kill him. I say in his head.
Oh my god.
I don't know if he was malicious necessarily. I don't know. It was, yeah,
I
it
was
was so
kidding.
weird.
I
There
was
has
only
to be
joking.
there has to be something. This is not. He wouldn't just do this. I don't.
Shooting your
believe
raven.
Raylan would do that.
Shooting your raven is just like Raylan too. So seems
But
pretty
he
in
knows it
character for
wouldn't.
me.
He knows it wouldn't hurt me.
Well, I know. I said I was joking.
When he gets back, we can ask him.
I don't think
We'll
we have
beat
any
it
way
out
of
of
tracking
him.
him.
What if he doesn't get back because he went off on his own?
Oh, well,
The
wait, we
children
could
eat his face. What if
we
they
could-
eat his face?
we could prepare some kind of trap. If things go sour, we can like fall back to the inn and activate our trap.
We have a trap.
Oh, do we know where the festival's being taken place?
The
Oh,
church,
Milwaukee.
right?
Are we sure the church is safe?
No, we're safe. They have the bones back. That could be a good thing, right?
I have a bad
No.
feeling in my gut. Deep within my wizard belly.
You say that the festival's mainly going to be in the town center. Where?
Yeah, the church should have the spell back around it, so
Is there a way we could check and know for sure?
No, there's not.
I would have been able to sense if it was consecrated ground with divine sense.
Does that sense that?
Yeah.
It does.
Oh,
And if it's desecrated.
sorry, I didn't. I'm completely just skimmed over that part because I read the Strahd von Zarovich. Then yes, you would have known that the ground was consecrated at the church.
It's consecrated ground, so it should be okay, at least for a few hours.
Okay, so we go to the town square, pick a random alleyway, and set some kind of trap. If we have danger, we run to that alleyway, spring the trap.
Who is the trap for?
I don't know. Whoever's going to be attacking us
kind
at
of
the
trap?
festival. I also don't know. I've never done a trap before.
That
Bond,
sounds like
have
we
you
need
done
Raylan
traps
for that
before?
too.
What's a good trap?
One that usually catches bears.
What?
What are we trying to trap? We're trying to trap a person? We trying to trap animals?
Probably people. Maybe vampires.
Okay, well, we could rig something with the vial of holy water that we have.
Okay, there we go. You know, like a
And
I feel like at that point we might as well just.
We'll-
no, that might be a
we'll
good
put the
idea.
vial on a door and we'll attach a string to the door, and when they open the door, the vial will fall on them, splashing them.
Oh my!
Oh.
Oh, I had the exact
With
same idea. I
holy
was just
water.
about to suggest that. Wow, that's amazing. This psychic link is getting super strong.
We have a priest. Maybe he could bless a lot of water.
Ooh, I think that takes time though. I don't know if he'd be able to do that right away.
Maybe he could do it. Start now, so
How
it's
many
ready
hours
later.
is it before sunset?
It might be another 1
Ooh, that's.
1 hour, maybe 2 at most, but maybe less.
Don't think that's enough time for him to make some holy water. I have one. Do I have a vial? I feel like I have a vial.
Valen had some.
Well, that's not very helpful.
And it'd take me an hour just to make a small vial, so
A vial of gross tar stuff and a bottle of poison stuff. Don't know what either of them are.
The gross tar is from like the boggles forever ago, I think.
From the trough cauldron at the window.
Yeah, the tar was from the windmill.
Okay. From the cauldron windmill. Got
The poison might have been from the spider that we killed.
Probably.
Yes. The crypt keeper.
The keep crypter. I have some high tensile taffy.
What? What does that even mean?
I roll it around in my hands and it becomes a rope.
That is.
80 feet long and can hold 120 pounds.
That seems.
I have some. I have a. Not really a flask, but like a bottle of green liquid that I picked up from Lashira.
Drink it.
No.
No. Okay, so
Okay.
probably no on the trap then. So what do we do then? Do we prepare anything?
I don't know.
Oh my god, I need to drink this.
What is it? that
He
you're
just
trying
found
to
his
drink?
magic damage potion, probably.
Oh,
Holy crap.
Oh yeah, probably.
What if we set up some, like, boxes or other heavy objects in an alleyway, and, like, we cut the rope and they all come crashing down? It might damage people and then secure our escape. That sounds cool, right?
I could just blow them up with fireball.
yeah.
Fine.
So,
We also don't want just innocent villagers getting stuck in a trap either, though.
That's why we got to cut the rope.
And I don't know how boxes is going to stop a vampire.
Maybe if we get overwhelmed, we can run through the alley and block their way and continue running. I'm just throwing out ideas here. I don't care what we do. We're not going to go chase down the children. So what do you all want to do then?
I thought we were just gonna chase down the children.
No, we have no way of doing that.
Yeah, how are we going to find them? Raylan is a
Uh,
master tracker, which means he's also a master hider.
Well, we don't know. if he's
And a
an
And he's-
masturbator.
Damn
Ah,
it! You're not here!
Yeah, get out of our
Yeah,
conversations,
I still get the
masturbator.
jokes though.
I was literally going to say that next.
Probably.
Um,
But
Are you not able to track him?
I mean, we know he's
I can-
northeast. There's a fire. I mean, how
There's
hard?
a
can
fire.
it be?
Yeah, we know exactly where he's at.
Oh, let's
Enough to
look.
track
Oh,
him.
there he is.
I'll lead you right to him.
He
All right,
shot
let's
you
go to
with
the-
his bow.
let's-
What are the
let's
odds that he's still
leave
waiting there in
town
that
and
same
head
spot?
to the fire.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's just go instead of trying to fucking Home Alone the whole village. The Magic Man told me about it. It was a rough night.
about Home Alone. This tale of this small boy that's left by himself, and these two bandits try to break into his home.
Yeah, so he sets up a bunch of possibly very lethal and non-lethal traps. Apparently, they don't die in that universe. I don't understand. It
Well,
was
then
confusing.
we should probably
They-
find Isaac then if you want to leave.
I know he was at the town square. What, over here? Town center?
The stockyard.
Stockyard. That's where me and the guard found him. That's where they were setting up things, so he might have went back there.
Well, Vaughn,
Let's go.
you're the one that wants to go chase them down.
Am I the only one that's going?
So you're
No?
making your way as a group towards
I am
the
Blizzard Sandwich.
Okay.
towards the stockyard.
Well, yeah, sure.
To look for Isaac.
Actually, as you are walking towards the stockyard, past the inn, you would see south of you a very large, relatively blue, hulking figure walking his way south towards the town square.
Blue hulking.
I'm waiting for
Do we know
Caesar
this
to
guy?
turn to whistle.
Hey,
Isaac!
Just whistle at him.
As you yell out Isaac says it, you see him turn around, looking over his shoulder.
He doesn't come to us. We have to go to him.
okay. Well, let's-
We go to him.
Okay. As you approach him, yes. What is it? I really need to hurry along.
Wonderful. The movie out of your hair very shortly. Can we leave the city for maybe an hour before the festival?
The
Friend-
town is in lockdown.
well, our friend's already out there with 2 children, so
If it is in lockdown, how did he get out then? We're going to go get him real quick.
I don't have.
We don't have
Okay.
time for this. We don't want to go out
Take-
there.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Take this, and he pulls a small badge out of his pocket and holds it out with his hand. The badge looks to have the Morning Lord symbol on it and a V at the center of it, and he says, "Hand this to one of the guards. Tell them I said you could leave, and you're allowed entrance back in. Bring this back to me before the festival.
You are my favorite person
You
in
have
the
one.
city.
You have 1 hour to return with this."
Thank you very much. You are the best. We'll be back.
Thanks, Isaac.
Also, big storm coming. Don't know if you saw that. Might want to look into that.
Yes, I saw it. Storms are common here. Can't really fight the sky.
I saw Vargas fighting this guy earlier. I don't know what you mean by that.
Well, then perhaps he'll do that for us again tonight.
I would love to see that. See you in a bit.
okay.
And he waves kind of half-heartedly as he turns around to hurry back into the town square.
We have an hour. Should we get a couple horses and ride out? How many of there are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 horses?
And who did he give the thing to? The symbol thing?
I took it. You want it?
Alright, can I see it? Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to look at it.
I just do. Oh, can you make a copy of that actually?
I
we'll worry about that later.
want to memorize it very carefully because I could duplicate it with prestidigitation.
Oh, that I can do that
Ooh,
too.
that's
Thank you.
smart.
That is
Okay.
While we're traveling, I will take some time to get a really good idea of what this thing looks like.
Okay. What were you saying, Dresley? I'm sorry.
I was just asking, since I didn't say that I put Oseos up, would I still be on him?
She's on the horse the whole time.
What
You could have put him at the.
the...
I imagined you put him up at the stables when you had went back earlier and up to the room where they were at.
You mean he's not in the room with us?
Well, quickly, let's just grab the horses and
The
be off.
horse.
We go grab
All
the
right.
horses.
Let's go get the horse.
Okay. You all go grab your horses and start to head out towards which gate?
You said north, right? What gate would be closer, Tim?
The north gate. No, the west gate. It's kind of in the middle.
Okay, well then pick one.
North gate.
West gate. Oh my god. North gate
West.
it is.
North gate.
Okay, you all head up towards, except for Shazid. You all head up towards the north gate. And as you approach it, actually, as you approach it, that is where we're going to take a break We will return
Not
shortly. Okay. We are returned, your group, having gotten to the walls, seeing the guards there at the northern gate. As you approach them, one of the guards steps forward and says, "Oh, sorry, we're still on lockdown.
Hello, yes,
until further notice."
lockdown. Honored guest coming through. We have clearance. We'll be back in an hour.
I'm sorry, we're not.
Flash the badge in his face.
Oh,
FBI style.
Excuse me, I
Yes,
apologize.
yes. Apology accepted. Let's go.
Oh,
We're on a
of course,
time
of
limit,
course, of
guys.
course. They start to rush very quickly to unlock the gate and open it up for you all to leave out.
We got to be back by the festival. Oh, Isaac said we'll be coming back. Obviously, before the festival.
1 hour.
Okay, yes. We'll be prepared for your return.
Thank you. See you later.
All right, go.
As
Give
you
that
go
badge
out,
back
they
to Thazed so he can memorize it too.
you hear the bars slide into place as the gate's locked behind you.
Oh,
As you head out.
We didn't do a secret knock.
All right, Tim, lead the way.
Oh my god.
I will lead them to the fire.
Okay, you begin making your way towards the last spot that you had, or the spot where you had seen the campfire, Tem. It'd be roughly around in here, 1,000 feet. Let's see, hold on, about 2,000 feet almost from there. Takes a little bit of time to get over. And also give me a survival check, just to see if you can get
Oh god.
in pretty close to the same area. 8. Okay, yeah, it takes a little while to find the spot exactly, but probably about 20 minutes out here. Looking around, and you finally manage to find the campfire, and Raylan and the children are nowhere in sight. However, there is definitely evidence that someone had built a campfire here and was maybe multiple people in this area.
Do I see tracks leading off?
Give me a survival check to see if you can see which direction the tracks
22!
might be going. 22?
Oh my goodness.
Hold on one moment. Yes, you see tracks that appear to have been heading off a little further north.
They went this way. Come.
Oh yes, my false trail.
Let's say, do we believe the tracks? I would like
22
to
is a
check the traps.
Hi. What?
Wow.
Higher decks would break it, right?
Usually the one looking for it, he sets the DC.
Yeah, it's usually
and
the one.
He's the DC.
Usually the
I'm
one
reading
searching.
it.
At first you're a little on, or after. At first you were certain of where the tracks go, but then they seem to break up a little bit, and then you were able to find them again by looking specifically for the smaller footprints of the children. And just north of Valaki, at this very large lake, you see at the edge of the wood line the 2 children are skipping rocks into the lake. Raylan does not appear to be anywhere nearby.
I go up to the children.
Did you just leave the children just out in the woods? What?
It's probably waiting to ambush us.
I didn't realize you were so cold-blooded.
Raylan, just from the trees there, you can see the group starting to approach the children. Alyssa and Benny turn towards your group as you start to walk towards them. "Oh no, please don't take us back," you hear Alyssa shout out. We don't want to go there. We're gonna go to a new home.
What new home are you going to?
I don't know. Raylan, and she looks around towards the woods and points over towards them. He said that he was going to take us to a new home, and that it'd be better than the orphanage.
I assure you, it probably would not be. Raylan!
I shoot Sazed in the throat.
What?
What? Oh, we're not killing each other? Okay. How close is it to dark?
It is not quite dark yet, but it is getting close. Very close.
I'll come out.
See Raylan step out of the trees.
And materialize.
Almost materializing in the very dim light.
What is the meaning of all this? Are you well?
I'm fine.
Okay, then the first question. What is the meaning
Why
of
are
all
you-
this?
Why are you here?
What? I asked you first.
I was here first.
Wow.
Why do you have the children out here?
Because the orphanage was not safe with them there.
You don't know that. None of us
You
know
don't
that
know
for
that.
sure. Exactly. We were on our way there to see if we could do something about the children because we noticed
If you
that
have
they
a
were growing.
rabid dog, if you have a dog you think is rabid, you don't mix it with your other dogs until you know for sure.
Oh my goodness, I covered the children's ears.
They bite your arm.
They are not rabid dogs or rabid children. They haven't hurt anyone. They haven't done anything. What are you? Where are you even taking them?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, don't worry about it.
What do you mean, don't worry? Thank you, Bond. What do you mean, don't worry about it?
I'm taking care of it.
What are you getting? Old Yellerum? What are you talking about?
Yeah, come on, work with us here, Raylan.
I don't know what an old yeller is, but if I
Granted,
Killing the family
meant
dog.
children any harm, if I meant the children any harm,
You would take them out
it
to
would
the
have
woods?
been done already.
Then what is the meaning of this? Where are you taking them?
I need them to be somewhere
What
where
do you
they're
mean
not
you
going to
need
be a
them?
danger to other people.
Do I believe him?
I don't know.
Can
I don't
we
know- I don't
ascertain
know that,
first they
like-
are a danger?
Roll an insight check for me, and I'll tell you.
Insight. Plus 8. 21.
He is sincere that he doesn't feel safe with them at the orphanage. But he may be holding something else back.
What is it you're not telling us? We know we were actually coming to the orphanage because we think that there might be a problem. And we were going to try to fix it.
You can't fix it.
And you can?
No.
Then what
And how
are
do
you
you know?
doing?
Give it.
Where are you bringing
How do you
them?
know? How do you know it can't be fixed?
I didn't realize you're the magic man of the group.
I am the magic man.
Look, granted, they may be a danger, so let's figure out if they are a danger. And if they're not a danger, then we can figure out other accommodations. They don't necessarily have to stay at the orphanage.
You obviously have a goal in mind, but what is it?
And where do you think we could put some potentially haggish children that they wouldn't be a threat to anybody else or
Well,
themselves?
I
well-
finished the teleport circle. Victor is
curr-
leaving. Maybe they
I'm
could go with
currently-
him if they're not a danger. Or
I'm-
they could go with us. when we leave,
And take them where?
to our manor. The manor in the mists.
And if they
They
turn
could
out to be a
definitely
danger,
stay there. That's actually a really good idea.
If they
Uh,
turn out into what? I'm sorry.
and if they turn out to be a danger,
Then
we
we
don't
will
have
deal with
walls.
that when it's come.
Then we will have to deal with it.
Also,
That's a much
I'm
better
growing,
idea than, I mean, than leaving up the orphanage, anyways.
I'm also growing some toadstools in a circle just in case. They tell me it's bullshit, but
I mean,
anything's worth
if they're a
trying.
danger, we can cross that bridge when we get there.
They're
And if
not
they're a danger,
now.
and if they're a danger, then we obviously don't want to leave them at the orphanage, or out here where they could attack unsuspecting travelers.
Or be attacked themselves. Nikolai, are you still able to look them over since they're here?
I could look them over again.
I know Nigel's
And
not here, but maybe you could try.
I could attempt to dispel magic on them. I could also see if they have if it is magical, the effects. And if it's not magical, though, I don't know what Irina was gonna do differently.
I thought it was the same
Or,
thing. She
I'm sorry.
mentioned the spell. But where were you planning on? Why are you out here specifically?
While they discuss, while Sazed and him discuss, I'm going to ritually cast detect magic, and then I will look over the children again.
Okay.
How long
I'm
have we been out
taking-
here?
Altogether, probably about 25 minutes or so since you left the gate.
Okay.
This storm cloud getting extremely close to the edge of Valaki now, and it is starting to get quite dark.
Well, I think we should discuss this back in town.
We are almost back. We are almost past our window. We have to be back for the festival anyway.
Braylon, were
back.
you going to say something?
Deal with the festival. I will stay here with the children and make sure
What?
no danger comes to them or any of that. We've already decided that the festival is not going to be Valaki was not going to be safe during the festival.
Oh, we're not worried
Why
about
is
that.
Sorry, how
why
much
is this
time?
point so important? Why are you out here?
Yeah. So why here out of all spots?
You guys ran me out of my last spot.
You're not answering the questions. Why? What is wrong? Are you in danger? Does somebody have control over you?
Do you owe somebody money?
No, probably, and no.
Now we have to decipher which one was probably.
The money part, obviously.
The money one, probably.
We spent
I
some
have
time
somewhere-
searching, so we got maybe another 15, 20
I
minutes.
have somewhere the children can go where they will not be a danger to themselves or others.
How do you have
and they-
somewhere they can go? Where?
With Strahd.
Do you really think it's safe for them there?
David's just stunned.
Or anyone else for that
Did I-
matter?
Did I hear you correctly? So are you just gonna have him kill the kid? Earmuffs?
I don't think he's going to kill them. He
Of
probably
course
has a
he's
use
not
for them.
going to kill them. He's going to use them and turn them into what everyone else who's with him is.
Seems like a terrible idea.
Why are you working with Strahd on this? And how long have you been working with Strahd on this?
Are you actually a bad guy? Are you gonna become one of his generals? Are you gonna take the other person's place?
Because
Why don't y'all let him answer?
I can't think of a place to take these children where it would be safe for them and others. Are we going to eventually deal with Strahd? Yes, probably. And then we can reevaluate.
Or
But
we
for
can
now,
reevaluate right now as we are.
and do what with them? What would you have us do, Zazid?
Nikolai had a
You
great idea.
And if it doesn't
I'm
work,
casting.
What? No, I
and
said.
mumbling.
Yeah, I know you're casting. I said you had a good idea.
Okay. Okay.
We could take them back to the manor. Have
and put Oscar, or
Nope.
no,
Oh,
Otto,
Otto and
Callie.
Callie in danger.
how do you know they are a danger?
How do
What
you know they're
have they
not?
done so far that makes you believe that they're going to hurt anyone?
I look at their skin.
Wow.
Ooh.
I transform
It
into
is
my
some
form.
scary
Really?
skin.
You what,
I
Sazed?
transform into my changeling form.
Okay, you all watch as Sazed's skin goes extremely pale, his face almost completely featureless, and his hair actually stays the same color.
And what about my
Oh.
skin? Is my skin a problem?
It's a monster!
Can we roll for initiative? Someone just took over Sazed's body.
Unexpected plot twist.
Oh,
I
Well,
choke on my spell a little bit in surprise.
have I done anything to harm you?
Question.
Are your parents
Are you
hags?
judging these kids based on their skin, their teeth, not what they have done?
I am not condemning the children to anything.
You are condemning them to a life with Strahd. Who knows what he's going to do?
He might just let them be raised as children until they become of age.
Do you
And
honestly
by
believe
then,
that?
I don't think he's going to kill them as soon as he steps foot in them.
I don't think he's gonna kill him. I think he's gonna
Oh man,
use
if
him
he
to
steps foot inside
destroy
of them, they're
people.
definitely gonna die.
If he wanted them dead, he would just
I turn
probably
back
would have killed
into
them way before we got here.
I turn back into Caesar.
Sazed, you're
We're
gonna
going back
leave.
to town with the children. We will discuss it there. We
No,
are
you're
not
not.
handing them over to Strahd.
You're not taking the children.
I am taking the children.
Lightning flashes across the sky, and a loud thunderclap shakes the earth around you.
Oh,
Everyone's eyes need a moment to adjust, but afterward, you see the figure of Strahd standing there near the lake.
mop, mop,
Mop.
up.
He,
Mount,
I-
Mount,
he turns over towards you, says it, and says, "I don't think they will be returning back to Valaki."
I think you enter in a conversation like a dickhead. Oh, can't hear.
Man's got style and grace. What do you want from him?
Yeah, you could do something better that doesn't involve damaging your hearing, my
What are
God.
these children to you? They have done nothing.
These children are inflicted with something passed down by the creatures that made them. I'm the only one here in Barovia capable of handling this situation. I can give them a place where they will be safe and potentially find a way to remove this, if it is possible.
Do I believe him?
Give me an insight check.
Wasted a good one on Raylan. Oh, same one. 21.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Ooh.
You don't see any faltering whatsoever in the way that he talks about it. He seems very determined in the way that he speaks. After all, if you were to leave them here in Vallaki, how long do you think that this town would last once they start to transform? This would be another bone grinder for them.
Asa just snarls a little bit.
He turns over towards Alyssa and Benny, who are kind of standing back after all the infighting between your group and the loud lightning crash. And he says, "Children, wouldn't you love to come live in a castle with me and my many friends? We can give you a wonderful home and plenty of space to adventure around." They look a little sheepishly in his direction at your group.
I'll look over towards them.
Alyssa speaks up and says, "Well, I don't really want to go back to the orphanage, and I guess that sounds nice." And she kind of shrugs. "See, it is decided. The children will come with me where they will be safe, and Vallaki will remain safe from impulses."
Just from impulses.
And you won't do anything to them.
I am not some kind of monster.
You'll let them be children.
If they do seem to suffer from the same foul affliction as those at the old bone grinder, then I assure you I will do my best to try and aid them through the process in a way that they do not turn out as those.
Do I believe him?
Give me an insight check.
I guess so.
Yeah, he seems pretty earnest.
Real.
Well, we must be going before that rain. And he looks off towards the east. You can just see the rain up against the edge of the walls of Vallaki. Better go before the rain comes, and you should all get inside as well. It's looking like it's going to be a rough night. He extends
you-
out his... Go on ahead.
Did you send Lady Angelina to the town?
Well, Lady Angelina requested specifically that she could come out here and retrieve Lashira. I do apologize for her outburst of emotion and decision to attack your group, but Lady Angelina was quite adamant that she come and retrieve her remains. So, if she had come to the town, that must have been her of her own accord. I hope she did not accost you as well.
Hmm.
Was there any such altercation?
Nothing specific. I can't say it. Specific. There we go.
That was perfect.
Well, I'm sure she won't be any bother. She is just quite social.
Huh.
Well, come along, children. Let us take you to your new home. And he extends his hand outward. Alyssa and Benny look up at your group, kind of in a circle around at all of you, and then they begin to walk slowly towards him. He takes his other hand and he begins to wave it in a circle around behind him, and you watch as it seems the air shifts and twists, and you see the interior of a very nice and fancy room just beyond it. You recognize the stonework from this room to be quite similar, if not identical, to that of Castle Ravenloft from when you were there before. Just straight through here and we'll get you set. And he directs the two children towards the portal. They walk through it, and you see them enter into the room beyond it. They start to smile a little bit at first, and then you see him turn and go into it as well. It warps horribly back to the area around you, and the clouds above you let loose with rain. Just an absolute torrential downpour.
You made a
Just like
deal with Strahd behind all of our backs. And for what? What did you get in return for this?
I walk away.
Epically in slow motion.
Yeah. I head back towards the town.
I'll go after him.
Not even answering our questions.
I say we kick him out of the group.
He's always moody like this, though. There has to be something.
Moody
He wouldn't
or
have done
not.
that for nothing.
He has never gone behind our backs like this. Or something he knows at least I care about.
We'll get them back. We're not gonna let Strahd keep them.
We cannot fight Strahd. He's too strong right now.
I wouldn't be so sure.
When
a lot
tempers
of this
die
is all-
down, you can ask him again.
I do not want to ask him again.
And you know, he clearly did what he thought was right, and from what we can tell, Strahd is being truthful. So maybe he's right.
I'll get on Nigel and right back to town.
Alright.
Okay. You all head back towards the gate. Are you walking to the gate too, Raylan?
Yeah.
Okay. As you get to the gate outside of Balaki, the guards on the wall yell down, "Town's in lockdown, turn around back to where you came from." Then they focus a little bit through the rain, putting their hands above their eyes, look at the rest of your group approaching from the side there. "Oh, let them in, they're those that were sent by Isaac, let them in." And you hear the bars start to be lifted from the door, or the gate beyond.
Okay, roll through the freaking place. Defeated. Freaking bullshit.
The gate opens up, and they allow your group to come in.
You say, questionly?
No, not as a question.
Okay.
I was just leaving it kind of open in case anyone wanted to say what they were doing or where they were going.
I mean, other than when I want to
How long until the festival? Like how long in that time frame Isaac gave us?
Should be very soon. Like
Taser goes back
any
to the
moment
inn.
now.
Oh, but it's gonna be raining.
Says it what?
Goes back to the inn.
Okay. Says it begins heading down towards the inn. Where's everyone heading?
Oh, Nikolai, you could have started the fire. They're not gonna be able to start a fire in this rain. You could be god to them, basically. Start it with magic. It'd be so easy for you.
I could start a fire, yes.
Yeah, they're gonna have a hard time. What are they gonna be out there with tinder boxes and this? Can just imagine Burgermeister out there trying to light a fire, downpour. Oh my goodness! You should go over there and start it, dude. He'll be like insane, like he was the last time with me when I dropped out of the cuffs. Should saw the look on his face.
We see this fire? Are we at the place? Where's the fire getting started?
Is there a fire already?
There does not appear to be any fire. Are you guys making your way towards the town square?
Goes, yeah, there's a huge bonfire right in front of you guys.
Are you fucking blind?
Gosh, do you not see this fire? Duh.
Yeah, we can head towards wherever we're supposed to be heading.
Okay. I'm sorry, that was just worded so weird that it's like I don't know.
Nonsense.
I don't know how to like even follow that up.
DM's choice.
That's not how this works at all. It's actually the opposite of how it works.
Oh, okay.
But you do know the festival is in the town square. You know that it would be soon. So if you were going to head towards the festival, then you would be heading there now.
Yes.
Is anyone other than Fazit not going to the town square right now?
Negative.
Stick with the group, but kind of in the back.
Okay. As you get to this intersection here by the inn, Sazit, actually, since you were with the group before then, you would also see this. You see a parade of unhappy children that appear to be dressed as flowers, walking through the very muddy streets.
Wow.
Do you see what I saved those children from?
They are leading the way for a group of very sad looking men and women that are carrying a 15-foot diameter wicker ball that appears to resemble a sun. The burgomaster and his wife, who is holding a bouquet of wilting flowers, follow the procession on horseback.
This is awful.
You see several spectators watching from the stoops of their home as they carry this very large wicker sun down towards the road south, directing towards the town square. As the burgomaster follows this procession, you hear him wave, or you see him wave at your group, beckoning you over towards him.
It's the Burgermaster. What's going
It's the
on?
Burgermaster.
If I see them going, I'll follow.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at this point, Says it's still with us, right? Like,
No,
Yes.
I was not. Now I will.
Oh.
No.
Well, he
No,
wouldn't
I
have
rode
been
off the hill,
far.
yeah.
The darkness he appears.
When Sazed
That's
gets
my
up
trick.
a little closer, I wanted to ask him if he could use his illusions and stuff and maybe actually make the festival a bit more fun.
Do not want to do that right now, no.
Come on. How about the little kids?
No,
The ones
that's up
that
to
you
you
killed.
then. As you get over there to him, Isaac seems to be following a little further back from behind the Burgomaster's horse. He quickly walks to catch up to you all, and he says, "My emblem, please."
Yes, talk to Caesar.
Oh, yeah, I give it back to you.
Okay. He takes the emblem from you and puts it quickly back into his pocket,
Thank you again for
looking
your
around.
trust.
Sorry, say that again.
Oh, thank you again for your trust.
Oh, well, we are trying to trust each other here.
We made it back.
Maybe we got off on the wrong foot, Isaac.
No, you definitely got off on the right foot. It was your fault.
No, I mean, you're alright, I guess.
Well, maybe you're not all bad.
Are we bros now? Is that what's happening here?
Sounds like it.
Did we
you
just
just
become
become
best
best friends?
friends?
Ah.
Echo
The-
chamber. That's a point on bingo.
The somber-looking parade of children and other individuals carrying this large wicker sun continues south to the town square, where they have a pulley system set up that they begin to raise and hoist this large sun on top of what appears to be a very large pyre. And as it is raised 15 feet into the air above this, several of the townsfolk who were carrying it there start to splash oil on it.
Can we see what's inside the wicker ball?
Give me a perception check.
Oh,
Does anyone have eyes?
It's gonna be something terrible, I guess.
Only 15. You don't have
gonna
our
be the
passes written down
children.
somewhere?
Oh my god, he perceives.
Hold on a moment, I have to do... I have to do this so you can see the whole map for some reason.
All I see is darkness.
Maybe not for all of you.
Hey, I see. Oh my god, it's a lot of guards.
Can we just take a moment to just
Yeah,
talk
for
about
a
how
second.
creepy the fucking Burgermeister is?
Yeah,
Like,
he's
even if he's
definitely
not
a
a
bad
good
guy.
guy, we should probably kill him anyway, just to be safe.
Meta-wise, he's probably a bad guy.
I feel like this is gonna be a big combat map. What is happening?
And there's Isaac. Okay.
Just a festival.
Give me a battle royale.
After the commoners splash, oh yeah, inside the wicker map, or inside the wicker sun, is more wood. Just more wicker and brush. It's just all wood.
Children. So
You
many
see-
children.
Good for days.
No
You see
sort of
after-
cage.
No, does not appear to be anyone inside or anything inside of it.
That looks like Nicholas.
You do see there are 3 smaller scaffolds set nearby, probably about 5 foot tall. Each one of them has a post in the center of it that raises up
Oh.
above it.
I'm gonna keep a lookout not in the
a
festival
vertical
area,
post?
but more...
Yes, a post raising vertically.
I'm gonna be
Keeping a
looking
lookout
out
for what?
more toward the crowd and everyone around, spotting anything out of the ordinary. Not toward the festival, though.
Okay.
Anything
The
going
guards-
around outside.
The guards assemble around, trying to stand in a way that shelters the braziers that are burning from some kind of oil inside them from going out, but they continue to sputter against the heavy downpour. The burgomaster turns towards the crowd of the citizens here in Valaki and says, "We have honored guests here with us tonight for this festival, the Festival of the Blazing Sun. We've had some terrible evils here recently in our town, and these individuals, the Mistborn, even though they are not from Valaki, have come to aid us, and they have done so heroically, and we honor them tonight with this festival as well." A large applause comes from the crowd, barely audible above the thunder that follows right after. As we are here to honor them, I think first we should hear some words from them before we undergo the rest of the festivities. Mistborn, if there was anything you'd like to say, or anything you would like to do to show the townsfolk your support, that would be absolutely wonderful.
What if I feel like he wants to sacrifice us?
I am not enjoying this. How many? What? I say nothing.
Bard, you're
I trying to step into some shadows.
You're up on stage. There's no hiding.
Just realized none of my light sources are giving
Yeah,
light.
it's very dark.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
The rain.
Like, I barely see him.
Give me a moment. I'll fix that.
Okay.
I set fire to
All
the
minor
rain.
illusions and fireworks, as he says
I
that.
love that song.
Well, if this turns into a fight, that's what I need you to do.
I will
I was
set
gonna-
fire to the entire town.
I was gonna play something. Is now the time that he wants me to do that, or after?
Yeah, he kind of worded that weird, not sure.
Yeah.
Just kind of put us on the spot there without any sort of warning.
He said, like, help the town or something, and I'm like, what? We already did that.
Weird.
I said to show the town, like, you're supporting them and everything.
With music?
Or words, he said. Anyone. Any members of the Mistborn.
No, I'll go ahead and do it. I'll walk up.
Okay. You walk up there next to the Burgomaster.
If I see her walk up with her instrument, I'll join her.
Happy birthday.
After
I
lucky
really wish I
year.
had my puppet.
President.
Oh my god, no.
I wish
I'll
you
just
did
kinda-
too. That would have been fucking clutch.
If I look
Yo.
around, do I see anybody with a puppet, like a Strahd puppet, just by chance? Maybe it's left on the ground.
Give me
oh my
a
god.
give me a perception check. Dresley, what were you saying you were gonna do?
I'll ask him if he wants me to play now, or if he wants me to wait.
Do I get a
Probably
natural?
probably in Isaac's room, right next to all his little Irina dolls.
Yes, play something. Entertain them. You see him, he seems kind of frustrated as he says this.
Okay. I need a little bit of room.
The people are back much further. I just couldn't really
yeah.
put them without extending the map unnecessarily.
Okay, so it's safe to say that around me, I'm safe and I won't actually hit anyone, right?
Oh god, are you gonna do your thing?
Yeah.
I stepped 10 feet back.
Oh. You'll be fine.
I follow suit.
You didn't come up here with us.
Oh, I thought we were all on stage. That's my bad.
No.
I mean,
You
you
walked
can
up
be
like
if
you
you
were-
want.
No, I'm good.
I'm staying right the hell over here by this nice warm torch. I mean, Brazier,
I am.
Brazier.
I am going to play this.
Oh god.
And
Okay.
as I play it, I'm going to use my light cantrip and like out so many notes or something, I'm gonna light up my hand pan.
Okay.
And when it gets closer to the end of it, since radiant consumption only lasts a minute, I want to bring out my wings.
Okay.
What are you
is-
playing it on?
Her hand pan brings all the boys to the yard.
The drum, the metal drum that she carries.
I will play the lute then, because that probably goes nicely with it.
Okay.
And I'll just like let her play a little bit, and then as she plays and I get an idea what to play, I'll join in.
Okay. Can I get individual performance checks just for fun of rolling dice?
See, now you're making me nervous.
Yeah, I
For
rolled
fun of
bad.
rolling dice.
13.
13. Okay.
Hey!
Okay. 13. It takes you a moment to catch up to the tempo of the song, as it's something you're completely unfamiliar with. You've never heard the song before, but as she gets through the first verse and starts to go into what feels like the chorus, and then up through the bridge of the song, you're starting to get the tempo and the pacing, and the two of you start to flow together with the song really well. The lights flickering around through your hand pan as you play.
Pan.
Yeah, it's a drum, and your wings coming out towards the end, shining a bright light. You hear several gasps from the crowd. A loud applause shakes the entire town square as many people are here.
I'll use
in,
dancing lights to swirl
assembled.
around us too.
Okay. And as this performance comes to an end, another loud echo of applause comes from the crowd. All of them standing amidst this torrential downpour. They all look extremely excited to have seen such a sight. The burgomaster stands up as well as your song completes, clapping very loudly. He rushes forward next to the two of you, grabs on to both of your hands and lifts them up into the air and says, "Yes, the Mistborn! How wonderful they are to even bless us with light on such a dark night like this."
If it's still up, I'll just kind of drop it so I don't actually hurt him.
Okay, yeah, I assume.
Yeah, good job. Ow!
Turns into dust.
As he lets you both go, he looks at the two of you and then just kind of waves his hand like he wants you to go away.
Rude.
Rude.
I'll Misty step back over there
Okay.
because it does more light.
Right. A puff of golden light and smoke as she disappears and reappears over there with the rest of the group.
I'll minor illusion a misty step and then quietly run over there.
Nice.
I like it.
Surprisingly, through the rain, a lot of people are still pretty amazed. They think you teleported.
Yes.
because it is so hard to see. The burgomaster standing there in front of all the people, says, "And now we will light this wicker sun to raise our light to that of the Morning Lord." He takes a torch from the brazier, yeah, the brazier nearest to the large wicker sun, and he sticks it into the oil and pulls it out, flaming. It sputters against the rain as he holds it in the air, and he walks over towards the large pyre. He says, "All is well. All will be well." And as he jams the sputtering torch into the pyre, it goes out, and a laugh, a very loud laugh, comes from somewhere in the crowd.
I look at it. Him. Them.
Looks like at the person laughing.
Yeah.
Looks like a guard, and as soon as he laughs, there are several gasps amongst the crowd, and the burgomaster turns sharply and suddenly towards the individual. He looks over towards Isaac and then points towards the guard. Isaac walks over through the crowd, which parts as he comes through, the guard looking down directly at his own feet as Isaac grabs him by the shoulder and bodies him through the crowd.
Was it the same guard? Oh wait, I don't know who it
Same
was.
guard as.
Yeah, I don't know.
As he gets over towards the burgomaster. Oh wait, burgomaster would be here. Sorry. As he gets over towards the burgomaster with the guard, the burgomaster simply points down at the ground, and the guard falls down to his knees. The burgomaster slaps him hard across the face. Says, "Arrest him for spite. We will deal with him after." He picks his torch back up from the ground and sticks it back into the oil. And he puts it into the pyre with the large sun at the top. And this time it ignites, the flames crawling across the wood, catching instantly from the oil that was poured over it, even though there's so much water being dropped down upon it. And it does fight against this rain, but ultimately the wood does catch on fire. And you see this large wooden wicker sphere start to burn slowly and defiantly against the rain. Burgomaster walks out back in front of the group and says, "And we are not done yet. We have more light to bring to the darkness that infects Vallaki. Isaac, if you will." Isaac pulls a whistle out, and he blows on it sharply twice. Some guards off to the side walk over towards what appears to be little or metal crates that were often tucked away off in an alleyway. Very large metal crates.
Oh, no.
As they get over there, they open the three of them up, and you see Lady Wachter and her two sons escorted out from these crates, bound in chains. The guards begin to walk them towards a pyre each. And escort them onto the top of it.
That's going to be gruesome.
knew there was gonna be a sacrifice.
The
It's
burgomaster
smell
yells.
in the air.
This is
The
insane.
The burgomaster yells out, "These three brought hellish, fiendish creatures into our town, just like the devil Strahd. And this cannot go unpunished. It must be cleansed in righteous flame." He turns over his shoulder and he says, "Isaac, do us the honors."
Before this starts, is this the fire? Right
Yes,
here?
this is burning like crazy. The
How big is it?
orb.
It is
This,
roughly 20 feet or
20
15 feet across.
the sun is like roughly 15 feet in diameter, between 10 and 15, but the pyre itself is 15 feet high, about 20 feet wide.
Guys, I think we should stop this. This is
Fuck
insane.
no.
We shouldn't. I know what they did, but they don't deserve to die for that. That's
She was like an
insane.
inch from death for me, almost killing her.
Ew.
That is their. I mean, it is their
I
right
don't
to do that.
care. It is not.
We
Right. It's not
interrogate.
right.
I am usually all on board with saving
Okay.
lives, but they.
Okay. You don't think I will be okay
remorselessly-
with it if you
we
want to end it?
interrogated them. Remember? Were you not there?
Didn't
I
they
was
kill a little
there.
girl?
Their own daughter?
They,
Okay,
they
that's
killed
what
their daughter, and they had
Okay, yeah,
no
alright,
remorse
okay.
for what
Yeah,
they did.
alright. Let's go.
Normally, I'm not one for burning people at the stake, but
More of a
anyone
quick
deserves it.
death, but this actually suits the crimes. You know.
we gave them a chance to repent, to say anything, and they did not. They just laughed at us.
I feel like if they do this, this is gonna be bad. Something's gonna happen.
Oh,
yeah, it's
without a
not
doubt,
good for the
but
town. That's all.
We're-
Should not stay here.
we don't have any property here yet, right? Just want to clarify. We don't own a house. We seem to be collecting
No.
those things. All right, then we're good. Worst come to worst, we'll just head out the back gate. No harm, no foul.
I hate to agree
Is-
with Vaughn, but this
Honestly,
is their
I
town.
think worst case scenario is we're
Thank
giving
you.
them
Thank
exactly
you.
what they want.
As Isaac begins to walk forward, his hand, the clawed hand on his left side, begins to flame all the way up his arm,
Cool.
completely covered in flames.
That's pretty cool.
He extends it out towards Lady Walker's pyre, and his face looks extremely intense as he looks at it. Then he looks out towards the crowd,
How does she look?
absolutely defiant.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Her sons look absolutely terrified
Or bastards.
Yeah.
I feel bad for that.
as
had
this
a- they had
gout
a
of
point.
flame shoots out of his hand and envelops the entire pyre. It shoots up from the oil that had been soaked over it,
Oh.
immediately igniting Lady Fiona. There are horrible and terrifying screams that escape from the flames, but it only lasts a couple moments before it ends, and you see her body go completely still up against the post that she's tied on. The Baron looks at Isaac, and then he nods, gesturing with his head towards the other two. Isaac turns around first towards Carl, and the flame shoots out from his hand again, catching Carl's pyre, and then again towards Nikolai's. You watch as these
Yay, Nikolai's
these-
dead.
as these three pyres ignite up with flame. The individuals thrash against them. Well, these two last ones, Nikolai and Carl. They thrash against them in pain from the flames, and the crowd looks very disturbed.
Probably look away.
Is there anything weird
I will.
going on?
I can keep the burning.
Yeah, there's 3 people burning.
Yeah, I
At
look
the
away
stake.
toward the crowd again and look if see anything out of the ordinary. Someone enjoying it too much, or
I'm enjoying it too much. That
I
would
didn't
be
mean
a
to
good
put
red
it
flag. I
Give me a perception
no-
check.
oh
Stays it
no!
notices,
Why can't I just see?
Bond's erection.
I was just
Oh my god.
hey, I was gonna say the other, reverse that. That's not
Ooh,
fair.
That's not bad. 20.
Okay. Yes, you
Oh,
and
19,
Tem,
19, 19. Sorry.
you see a very disturbing smile creeping across the burgomaster's face,
Oh.
as if he is enjoying this a little bit too much.
He looks like a fucking evil Oompa Loompa, so I'm not surprised.
As the two Wachter twins go still, dead from the burning of the flames, but still their corpses burning. The burgomaster walks over towards Isaac, and he says, "Toss Lars in there too."
Who?
Isaac looks at him,
The guard.
kind of shocked. And then he turns over towards the guard and he walks over.
See, now maybe we step in a little bit.
Okay. This guy, he's been bewitched. Let's help him out.
Yeah, I don't think burning someone alive for laughing is precedent we want.
As
Where's the
he,
guard at?
just
Not my
down here,
honor.
The handcuffed one.
Oh, I see.
as he approaches the guard raises his manacled hands up. Isaac, it was an honest mistake. You must understand. You must forgive me. I do not deserve this. Just take me to the stockades, please.
I'm gonna cast darkness on the fire,
Oh my
right
god.
in the center of it.
Don't do it on the fire.
On the fire, the whole thing, 60-foot sphere.
Why?
60-foot
that?
sphere. That's like
It's huge, yeah. It's in the center.
It's like
30-foot radius.
that's
probably.
basically
No, you cannot let him kill that guard.
That's basically that whole
I
area,
agree.
right?
We cannot let
I
him
mean,
kill
we
that
could have
guard.
just talked to him, maybe.
No, there's no way. Look at the look in his eyes. There's no way he's gonna do that. There's no way. He's not gonna listen to anything.
Yes, but
We have to
Isaac
stop him.
is more on our side.
Too late. I already cast it.
I mean, yeah, I assume I was saying.
You hear an eruption of panic from inside of the sphere of darkness. How big is it? 30 foot or
It's 60 feet.
So 30-foot radius.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
a
God.
30-foot radius.
it's like a hurricane.
Rock you like a hurricane. Bitty 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 bitty.
something like that?
Yeah.
Good enough. About this.
As that darkness comes out, I'm just gonna yell, "Look what the Burgomeister's doing! He wanted to kill that innocent guy, and now it's dark. The fire's gone."
Tim, what are you doing?
Give me a deception
Fuck
check.
I don't like this killing those innocent people.
I don't either.
Okay. Some of the commoners flee. They just leave. Villagers from in the town square, as soon as you yell this out, they take off away from the town square, assumably back to some form of shelter, clearing out most of the people. Everyone
Just wanted to
else
get
that
out of
is
here.
in the town square seems to stay back, but not involved. They are definitely looking on, though, to see what happens.
Well, now what?
Now we
The,
go.
I guess
Talk to
now
him.
we. I'll follow you, Tim.
I'll walk over to the Burgomeister and just yell, "Stop this! This is insanity! You can't kill him for that."
who said that? Where are you?
Yeah, you can't.
You
I'll
see him
walk up and-
fumbling around in the darkness, completely lost. He almost stumbles into one of the burning pyres.
That would have been funny.
You see his two dogs rush out from the darkness. Some of the guards manage to find their way out from the darkness spell. You do not see Isaac. Well, you see Isaac in there, but he's just standing there next to the other guard that is manacled on the ground.
So I can see through it. So
Right.
I will walk in and I'll grab his arm. I'll be like, "Oh, I got you. No worries. Come, we'll get you out of here."
Who are you grabbing?
The Burgermeister.
Okay, I'm just gonna remove the darkness so I can move things. Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't know what happened.
I think we got a little carried away there, didn't we?
These devils, they must have tried to find some kind of revenge for us killing their
Hmm.
consorts.
I disagree. I think it was maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
What?
You see Tem emerging out of the darkness with the Burgomaster.
I don't think that guard has anything to do with anything. Maybe just a bad day, or maybe he's still under the influence of the Devil Strahd. We can cleanse him of that, though. He has no need to die here.
What do you mean he is obviously under the influence of the Devil Strahd. Why would he not take such an event seriously? Why would he openly mock me at such an important moment? If not him being an enemy.
Maybe he just had a little
Maybe
bit
he
too
was
much to
just
drink.
stressed.
No, maybe a little too much partying for the grand festival. Maybe he saw something funny and wasn't laughing at you specifically.
It's not an excuse. You see his face start to turn red with anger. No excuse. Insubordinate. That's what it is. Treason. Cursed. He's obviously working with the devil.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna just throw this out there, just a quick, maybe we can talk about this. I think the festivals are not a terrible idea, but the problem is when you have so many of them, kind of the effects get watered down, if that makes sense, right? I think that's what's happening. Maybe like instead of once or twice a week, maybe we do, every 3 or 4 months. That way people will be super invigorated by these festivals instead of, a little bit invigorated every once in a while. Does that make sense?
He looks over at you. His eyes get a little wild.
I used to be a carnival planner.
Less
we know how to. I
festivals.
know how to do this.
Can I go over to Isaac while he's talking?
You see Isaac actually just now stumbling out, the guard with the manacles on his wrists, just with him, and he tosses them to the ground as they stumble out of the darkness. He steps forward, and Burgomaster Vargas continues on yelling, You were obviously all working with Strahd. Less festivals. Isaac, where is Isaac? And he turns back towards Isaac. And just as he does, you see Isaac unsheath his battle axe and bring it down right on the Burgomaster's head.
Oh,
I'm so proud of you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did not see that one coming.
I'm so confused.
The Burgomaster falls to the ground,
That was over.
bleeding out.
well,
Isaac just stares at him.
I understand why you
I
did
can
that.
bring him back if you don't
Probably
want
best
to.
to let him go. Is he still breathing? Or is he like his head could get cut off or something?
He
just-
got hit really hard in the head, and he looks like he's definitely going to die.
Isaac, do you want me to bring him back, or are you sure you want to do this?
Isaac drops his battle axe into the town square's cobblestone streets. And he just falls down next to him, sitting. Just staring at him.
You did the right thing.
I mean, he did seem a little taken over Something was not right.
I think if anyone who was possessed by the devil Strahd, it might have been the burgomaster himself. I think that's a fitting end, and Isaac, I can honestly think of no better leadership for the city. Everybody does seem to look up to you.
I mean, that is not
The
usually
fuck
how
just
city
happened?
transitions go.
Well, this is not a usual transition, I don't think, but the only logical one.
Do we let him die?
He slipped
Yes.
on the cobblestone and hit his head and died.
Oh, where are the dogs at?
They have ran off out of that darkness as soon as they just took off.
Who let them out?
Shut up.
No.
Who let
No.
the dogs out? Is that what you're asking?
Oh.
Who?
Who?
Are you okay, Isaac?
No, we're all doomed.
He just shakes his head, looking at the burgomaster still. And finally he says, "No, but we will be."
Was yes. Been a rough day for all of us.
So, is
Do
that
you
the
need
end of
help
the
with anything
festival?
here, or?
He takes the keys off the
I'll
belt,
drop the dart
off
in
his
his
belt, and he throws it over to the guard with the manacles, who is still just staring at the whole situation in shock, as many of the other guards are. He grabs the keys and he quickly starts to unfasten his manacles, and he says, "Thank you, Isaac. Thank you for sparing me."
Remember who spared your life this day. And the rest of you, do you think this death was righteous or unjust?
I don't think anybody saw that.
There's literally
all of
tons
the
of people
guards.
around here.
That's right. We were just outside the dock.
You are
They saw nothing.
Do any of you feel this death was unjust?
You see a moment of hesitation among the guards. And then one of them steps forward. And he takes his spear and he crosses it over his chest and bows his head. And then all of the others mimic the same action, looking towards Isaac.
Well, it seems you are in command now. Not a great way to go about it, but it is what it is.
Man, well, you walked or should have talked.
Maybe one more festival is in order, I think. Maybe not tomorrow.
No, I don't think any festival should be.
Is this one over then?
Yeah, yes, it is definitely.
Is the darkness spell still up?
No, Tem said he dropped it.
Oh.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Should we have a send-off for him? We burn his body in the light.
Fuck it. I think we should.
Toss
Do
it
not.
in the fire.
Oh.
No?
I will bury him.
Okay.
Really?
His family has a crypt, and he should be buried there for the man that he once was. Not burned. And he looks over towards the Wachter family, who are still burning against the rain, with the wicker sun turning to ash quickly behind them.
This is
And he
very,
says,
this is very kind of you.
"I can't let him be like that."
I think you will make a great leader.
He stands up and he reaches down and picks up the burgomaster, his limp form, cradling him almost like a child.
Bon, you should have rolled his pockets while we had a chance.
Hey, what's that over there?
Uh,
The corpse.
As he walks by the guard that had saluted him first, he says, "And the lockdown." Then he continues to walk past them, carrying the burgomaster in the direction of the manor, the burgomaster's manor, just west.
Could we go with him?
Do you want us to
No,
go with
this seems
you?
like something he should do by himself.
Personal matter.
Yep.
Or
He does not turn back as you yell after him, Dresley.
Can I head back towards the inn?
Sure. As you as all of this ends and the guards start to disperse, though, an individual on a wagon, or riding on a wagon, a single horse carrying this wagon. I'm trying to give you a description of said wagon. It is a very colorful, a blue and red paint job on the outside of it, and the elven figure of Rictavio.
Oh, he's an elf? I thought
Driving
he was like a halfling.
No, that's just the token I got.
Okay.
He is elven.
Wow.
He is elven. Yeah, I said he was elven.
I forgot.
Literally unplayable campaign.
Wow. Okay.
Just stretch his
I
character
definitely
token a little
thought
bit.
he was. I definitely thought he was a halfling too this whole time.
Ouch.
He said he was an elf. Because they made fun of,
I can't even remember 20
y'all
minutes
made
ago.
like a joke about bombs.
I need these tokens.
There, look, he's got big ears.
Oh my god. Now he looks like a supervillain.
Is that better?
Oh
Yep.
god, that's horrifying.
Yep, that's better. Honestly, it's better, yeah.
I'm oddly aroused though, so
Well,
With just your group here, still most of the guards walking off, he approaches the town square and he looks up at the three burning pyres and the four burning pyres, and he says, "That was quite a lovely song. I really rather enjoyed it. I've not heard anything like that since I've been here in Barovia. But I am very familiar with these works of music. And if you are in need of assistance, then, well, allow me to introduce myself. First, well, really introduce myself. You see his image start to shift
Into a halfling.
into a halfling. You found out.
hey, fucking spoiler alert.
Why does everybody always morph into a halfling? Halflings really don't want to be halflings, apparently.
They have
Right.
to hide.
I mean,
They really hate themselves.
you're not wrong.
Ah!
Ah,
Oh, shit, do it again. I clicked out.
ah.
Wait, who was this guy?
Oh, he's a nerd.
He says, "My name is Rudolf van Richten. I am a monster hunter from the material plane. I have come here to Barovia to end Strahd once and for all.
That's That's
And if you-
incredibly convenient.
Need assistance,
And Strahd.
as your song would imply you had called for. Then perhaps I can help you, or we can help each other." Ah, yes, the Ballad of the Grinning Fool.
What is he talking
See-
about?
Are you at a loss for words, Isaac?
I mean, I just played my instrument. I don't know about the song of what? Of Grinning Fools?
It was the song I was playing.
This is like a special code.
Yes.
Why have I never thought of that? That is brilliant.
Maybe I'll teach you some. I'll turn towards Rudolph. Is
Rudolph.
that what he's?
Red-nosed reindeer.
Or Rictavio, as you knew him before.
I feel like this
Or
guy
Rick
wrote a
David,
book or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, right.
I bet you he
Name
knows all about
something.
Ravenloft.
What was that, Dresley?
Yes, I was asking for assistance, but not necessarily for us.
Kirby.
Oh, well, what assistance could you need then?
We know two people that need to leave Valaki and need help staying ahead of Strahd as he keeps coming after them.
The Lady Irina, I assume, and her traveling companion, the mercenary, they seem capable of taking care of themselves. But if they do need assistance, and you have called for it, and if your goals are as they seem, then perhaps our paths are supposed to align and we could help each other. I could offer them safe passage to the village of Kresk. It is most certainly the safest place that I am aware of here in Barovia.
Maybe we should go back to the inn and talk more.
Perhaps that is so.
Yeah. Definitely want to get out of
It's still
here.
kind of pouring
Starting
down
to
rain.
smell a little bad.
Yes, just give me a moment before we go off. I would rather not be recognized. And he transforms himself back to the elven bard that you had seen before. So away to the inn, everyone?
To the end.
Sure.
Yeah, it's starting to smell like pork out here, but a sickly type of pork.
That was quite the festival.
You know what? It was fire.
Get out. Get out.
Yeah. Young kid language. Suck it, nerds.
Is that a fire festival?
Yo, that festival was straight
Fire
bussin',
festival.
yo. Sheesh.
Yeah, bro.
I think Ja Rule put it on.
Okay,
That
you
bad.
all make your way through the pouring rain and vicious storm back to the inn where
No, I need to go get them. They're still at the
actually
church.
nobody is in because they were all at the festival and then immediately went home. Because it got dark quick. That was a darkness pun.
Ah, you get out too.
Yeah, you're fired.
Ah.
Full circle.
As you come in, Erwin and Danica are here, and they greet you all. Oh, how was the festival? Is it concluded already?
It was very different.
Lightning.
It got heated.
I was
It was a little
definitely.
explosive at the end.
I would definitely prepare for some weirdness around town. It will be under new management.
New management. What do you mean?
It's all his fault.
The burgomaster is gone. Isaac will be in charge. Might be weird for the next few weeks. Just prepare yourselves for that.
The two of them look at each other, kind of confused. Go ahead.
While Sazed's talking to them, Bon, you were saying you have a link with Irina and Nigel.
Yeah. Actually, how much time has
A
gone?
lot
You still
less than
have
7 hours.
you still have plenty of time.
Oh, okay. I know I have like for 7 hours, but I wasn't sure exactly from.
Would have been like, oh god.
Would you ask them to meet us at the end?
Yeah, absolutely.
careful.
Yeah. I would love to.
It would be my honor. We need you at the end. And some crazy things have gone down, brother. Be very careful. The streets are not safe.
I mean, they are
All is not well.
technically more safe than before, or just about.
I'm
You
not
hear-
including that poem.
You hear Nigel's voice respond back in your brain. Are the streets safe, or should we find another way to get there?
They should be fine. Just be a little careful, brother.
They're both women.
It doesn't matter.
Did he turn into Jack Nicholson to anyone else?
I-
to
A
be
little
like,
bit, right?
I know, it's been a while.
No, it's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Here's Johnny.
The streets are a little unsafe.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's
sorry,
why
I
he keeps
couldn't
saying brother
focus.
to kind of bring the accent back, because that's the only thing holding the accent together is the word brother.
Yeah.
Give me a second here. I gotta look something up. I'll get the vocals. Swing back to me in a second.
I need to go watch 5 hours of Macho Man Randy Savage on repeat.
Highlights.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm googling.
Oh god.
We will be there shortly then. We'll leave soon.
They'll be here soon.
Where are they?
At the
I believe
church.
at the church.
I'll go meet them.
You're not going to kidnap them too, are you?
I mean, the night's still early.
If
I
you
didn't
let them
kidnap
go
anybody.
alone.
You're more than welcome to join me, Sazed. And I start heading towards the door.
Okay. Raylan, as you head off towards the west, you meet them roughly around the halfway point.
I kidnap them.
They are unable to see you.
Oh.
That makes it even easier.
It does make it easier.
I'll be honest, I don't know if I could turn it off. It's been on for so long. I will let them know that I'm there and then just walk with them back.
Okay, they look in your direction. It doesn't seem like they actually recognize where you are, but they have a vague idea of where you are, and they do walk alongside you. It's kind of like, you know, those weird time of night where you can't really see the features of the person that you're talking to.
Just say, is it
I will-
that dark out? But I guess with is there
Yes,
is
with
there
the
like
storm and everything else, it is
I will
very
Yeah.
put
dark.
my hand on Nigel's shoulder.
how like bright I've never really asked, but how bright has like the moonlight been in the night? Is it like real dark because of like the mist and fog and shit?
The sky is actually the sky is actually significantly more clear at night on average.
So it's like a little brighter
yes.
usually. Not tonight,
Yes,
obviously.
it is. Well, the night itself isn't actually brighter than the day, but it is.
I mean, like
it is
compared to like material plane night.
comparable.
Okay, so still like you can still see. But
Yeah,
not
yeah,
tonight,
you can still see.
Okay. wasn't-
Now it's significantly darker because of the storm and
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Okay. You all make your way back to the inn. As
Yep.
Raylan and Ray's and Irina come in.
Oh, I was gonna send a message out to our friends to make sure they all got there nice and safe.
I'll look at Rays and I know that you and Irina have been planning on maybe traveling with us, but I don't think it's safe for you to do so. I'll kind of like gesture over to Octavio and said, I have found someone that could help y'all and hopefully help you find somewhere where you can be safe.
They both look over towards Rictavio. Irina says, "That could be very good. Hiding with a carnival worker might not draw much attention."
It is
Our
actually
attention's
really
kind
good.
of there.
He's a lot taller than he looks, though, and older.
But where would we go? Rictavio speaks up. Oh, we're bound for Kresk.
Or where?
Kresk, it is to the west.
Resk. What town is this?
The town of Kresk.
Is this
It's over next to Scottsdale.
is this the place outside Strahd's influence?
It is about 2 days' travel to the west from here. Should not be a hard journey at all. They have big walls, safe area. The burgomaster isn't unsettling at every turn.
Well, that won't be much of a problem for this town anymore. Oh, yes. You two missed the festival. It was quite a show. The burgomaster is dead.
He's dead. How? What happened at the festival?
He sacrificed the 3 walkers. He burned them at the stake, and then a guard, I think, laughed out of who knows why, but he was going to burn him at the stake too for that. And
Isaac stopped him.
yes.
Isaac stopped him. Well, they kind of just look at each other.
I don't
So-
know what that means for this town. Could be good, could be bad. But probably best not to be here.
Irina turns towards Nija. Could any of this have been in your vision? Reyes kind of shrugs and says, any of it? All of it? Maybe none of it? It's hard to tell that whether it came true or not, as things happened afterward that may have changed.
We may be pulling at the threads of fate for your visions.
Well, it still did lead us to taking care of an vampires that was in the city and getting rid of our cult summoning demons or devils or so the town's a little bit safer.
I think if there was, well, since there was a one of Strahd's generals here, and she made you uncomfortable, Dresley, with what she had said, then it is best if we leave. So we will go with you, Mr. Rictavio, to Kresk. He nods, and Irina also nods, and she says, the Kreskov family is, well, was at one point well allied with my family.
Kreskov family.
Yes, the Kreskov family is the family line that has ran Kresk for as long as I can remember.
Does Strahd not have influence in this town?
It is hard to tell how much influence he has anywhere, but I assume he has influence possibly everywhere.
That is true, yes. I look over at Raylan.
So
Wait,
if we head off to Kreskov, where will all of you go?
We're gonna kill Strahd.
Oh,
We are.
can we take
I
down
think so.
his?
I was opposed at first, but I am with it now. We need to train a bit more, maybe
I
get
don't know. He
ourselves a bit
doesn't seem like
stronger.
all that bad of a guy, you know.
Not immediately. We won't go after him immediately, but I think that is the end goal now. I think it's pretty clear that that is what we're here for.
We need to kill Strahd, yes.
The Raven Queen. I think the Raven Queen wants that to happen. I think that is her idea of fixing things.
The Morning Lord wants that to happen. That's what he told me.
Seems like Strahd's made some pretty powerful enemies.
I am
Us
all
included.
for both of these deities then. Praise the light and praise the darkness. What is the
Praise
Raven
the
Queen?
moonlight.
Octavio stands up and he raises the glass of wine that he had gotten from the bar, and he says, "Well, before we head off for that, on our separate ways, perhaps a toast to the Mistborn."
To the Mistborn?
It may feel hard, or may be hard to feel heroic. May be hard to feel heroic after such a gruesome event, but what you've done in this village truly is heroic.
May the light shine again. Not only on this town, but all the towns in Barovia.
And that right there is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Ooh.
And I would like to welcome all of you
Yay!
to your next level.
Yay! Level
So all
9!
we had to do
Woo!
was watch some people burn to get to the next level.
I thought for sure that they were gonna turn into demons and we were gonna have to fight them.
I did too,
I-
actually. yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking
really
too.
expecting. Yeah,
Battle map.
Dude, I fully expected him to try to burn
Give him
us as a
ideas.
sacrifice.
I think we were too
Yeah,
nice to
I was
Isaac.
counting the stakes. It's like how many stakes were there?